I do content creation every single day of the week. So on a daily basis, all I do is I do videos and I live my life. I might go outside, out back and play some cornhole. I might play some basketball. And being that I'm on the screen all the time, I do realize that although I'm not a man that's into skincare products or anything like that, I do see the benefits of having better skincare routines. All right. That's why I'm excited today to have Teach Hanley as the sponsor of today's video, because they help men start and maintain a skincare routine by simplifying the entire process. Honestly, it's the best skincare system for guys like you and me. When I tried those products, oh my God, was I impressed. And was my wife impressed too? I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime on your skin. A 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of dead skin cells. Man, it gets all grimy and stuff. An AM moisturizer with SPF 20, because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun. And a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. My favorite part about Teach Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Their products have made my skin look and feel better than ever. In addition to amazing skin, members of Teach Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, the ability to customize your box, exclusive monthly deals, and because Teach Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers and supporters a great deal. Just click the first link in the description and you'll get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and let's get started so you can look as pretty as me. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Much love to you all. Much love to you all. Hopefully, you are here in good spirits. Hopefully, you have given God praise, glory, and honor for every single thing that you have been blessed with. And I'm not talking about anything material. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about health. I'm talking about strength. I'm talking about the activity of your limbs. I'm talking about blood running through your body like it's supposed to. I'm talking about having the ability to drink water and to eat. I'm talking about having a roof over your head. I'm talking about having electricity. Listen, the small things. It might be small to us, but it's huge to somebody else. All right. Do me a favor, hit the like button for me. That would be absolutely amazing. We're going to have a great conversation this evening. I promise I will not piss you off. But if I do, then that's your business because that's not my intent. What's going on, Lisa Marie? How are you? Let me speak to my people this morning. Y'all let me know where y'all are from today so we can get started. Hold on, let me see if I can scroll up. I cannot scroll up. Not sure what's going on, but I cannot scroll up. All right. But what's going on, y'all? Let me know where y'all are from, where y'all are watching this from, and everything. You're a widow. You're a weirdo. Hey, no name calling. What's going on, Ginger? How you doing? What's going on, guys? How are y'all doing? Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the Teach Hanley ad that we started out with. I showed y'all that because I am extremely excited about that ad. Hopefully, y'all can hear me okay. All right, so here we go. 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 We got Atlanta, Georgia up in here. What's going on, Linda? Much love to you. Much love to Linda. We got Angela Decker from Illinois. Shout out to Illinois. Hey, Angel. Trigger. What's going on, Trigger? Yeah, much love to Angel, one of my hugest supporters and family members over here at the LFR family. Much love to her. If her, Lisa Marie, Ginger, or any of those guys in blue ask you to do something, grateful girl, what's going on? How you doing? If any of them ask y'all to do something, they are asking you to do it in love, okay? Out of love, pure love. So please listen to what they ask you to do. Also, we have a special guest that's pulling up in a minute. In a minute. I'm not going to tell you who it is because they might not pull up and then I'll be sitting here looking stupid. And that ain't about to happen. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, here we go. So we got Texas up in here. All right. We were used to a tribal mindset and past aggressions or perceived weaknesses. The green face, thank you for being the first person to show up and for being the first person to address what the title of this video says, because this is extremely serious. All right. I'm not trying to stir up any sugar honey iced tea at all. Not one bit. I can care less about starting sugar honey iced tea. But I do realize that when we do have real conversations, people's feelings will get hurt. And it might be mine. It might be my feelings getting hurt. So it is what it is. But you know what I mean? I will play along as long as we can get something done. Evan, what's going on? Texas up in here. Pat, we got Iowa up in here. Be thankful. A warm shower is a luxury. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely. I have vertigo today. All right. Sit down, Destiny. Sit down. Okay. I think if I understand what vertigo is, I will ask you to sit your tail down. All right. Atlanta, Georgia is up in here. All right. So who else we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? We got Taco here from Tennessee. What's going on, Taco Sandy Claus? How are you doing? How are you doing? All right. We got Pittsburgh up in here. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, please. That's the only price of admission. That would be absolutely phenomenal if you can hit that like button and share this to your social media sites as well. As I said before, we got a special guest that's pulling up. I think, let me see. Okay, I'll let you do your thing to start it off. The ultimate. Listen, this dude's a superstar, man. He's saying, look, you go ahead and do your thing, warm up the crowd. When I get there, I'm going to shut it down. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Hey, don't. Oregon's up in here. Jackson, Florida's up in here. Florida's up in here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I love you too. I am native autistic now. What? I love you too. Hopefully, that's real love. Arizona is in the house. Alberta is in the house. Much love to you guys. Much love to you guys. I am actually in a good mood. We got New York up in here. I'm actually in a good mood. We're going to be checking out a video today that's surrounding this topic. In the title right here. As you see, it says "Heated: Are Black and White People Too Fragile to Fix Racial Divide?" Please let me know what y'all think. Give me a 1 if you think yes, they're too heated. Give me a 2 in the comment section if you think that they're too fragile. So give me a 1 if you do believe that black and white people are too fragile to fix the racial divide, and give me a 2 in the comment section if we are not too fragile, that we got what it takes and we will fix this. All right. I'm more on the optimistic side. I think that I don't think we're too fragile. I think that we are blessed and highly flavored. I think we're blessed and highly favored. I think that we have exactly what it takes to fix whatever we want to fix. I think if anything is what is going to be fixed, it's going to be us. I don't think it's going to be any of these elected officials. I don't think it's going to be anyone that's on your presidential list that you believe can fix all of our problems. Honestly, I look at politicians the same way I look at these Hollywood stars. I put no extra belief in them. All right. They're just regular ass people to me. All right. And yes, I am a Christian and I love God, but I curse. I drink my whiskey from time to time. You know what I mean? And I'm not perfect. Sorry to let the cat out the bag. What's going on, Susie? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see all these twos in here. So y'all believe the same thing. Shout out to Tokyo, Japan up in the building. Yeah. We got Tokyo, Japan up in here, bro. So we really can't show off. We got Elkridge, Maryland. Oh, that's not too far from me. That's not too far from me. What's going on, Nancy? How are you? Are you from Maryland? Are you from DC, or did you move here for business? Because a lot of people move here for work. There's a lot, the federal government hire people from all over the world, right? And a lot of people who work here or who live here now did not grow up here. They just moved here so that they can make all the money and then leave. But if you are making all of the money, Nancy, let me hold $13 until my next blessing. That would be absolutely amazing. That would be amazing. All right. So we got all of these twos up in here. That makes me feel good. That make me feel good, man. Y'all are optimistic. Y'all believe that we can fix this thing. Y'all believe that we can get it done. All right. So let's go ahead and do a short prayer to bring us in. And then and when I'm done with the prayer, let me know that y'all that y'all are here with me by simply writing amen. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we come to you first and foremost, Lord, not to ask you anything and not to petition you for anything, but simply to say thank you. Thank you for blessing us with the roof over our heads. Thank you for blessing us with water. Thank you for blessing us with the ability to stay warm when it's cold outside and the ability to stay cool when it's hot outside, Lord. Thank you for family. Thank you for friends. Thank you for people who have our family and our loved ones in our best interest, Lord. Thank you for our resources. Thank you for everything that you provide us with, Lord. Thank you for your father, your son dying on the cross for us, Lord. Thank you just for being the God that you are and constantly blessing us. And we ask, Father, that you continue to do exactly what's in your will. Let your will be done. And this and all things we pray in Jesus' precious name. Amen. All right, so we about to move forward. Let me know if y'all are still here with me. We about to have a good time. I am not going to click on this video until our guests get here. I guess he's shining his shoes. He's putting on his favorite cologne, and y'all probably don't know who it is. Let me see if y'all can guess who it is. If y'all guess, whoever guess who is going to be the guest tonight, I will send you $50. All right. If you can guess who is going to be our guest tonight, I will send you $50. Okay. All right. If you can guess, I'm gonna be broke as hell. I'm gonna be broke, man. Hey, you cheated. See, some of y'all cheating, bruh. Some of y'all cheating, man. Snoop Dogg. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. God damn, why did I say I was gonna send them anything? Can I change that? Is it too late to change it? Is it too late to change it? Huh? Because I think some of y'all, listen, some of y'all cheating. Some of y'all cheating. Y'all got inside information, god dang it. I don't like it. You know what? I'm going through a tunnel. I'm going through a tunnel. I can't hear y'all. I'm breaking up. I'm breaking up. I'm breaking up. I'm sorry. I'm going through a tunnel. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with this stream. But listen, see, I don't know what's going on, but see, somebody named him Tucker Carlson. Whoever named Tucker Carlson, they got it right. Somebody named LeBron James. LeBron James. Y'all some cheaters, bruh. I can't believe y'all. We just now prayed, and I was hoping that y'all will tell the truth. But y'all are not truthful individuals. Y'all are lying out the seat of your daggone pants. Catalia, what's going on? What's going on, Wagwan? Wagwan, Fayetteville, North Carolina, in the his house. What's good? What's good? What's good? All right. So before, listen, I see the names. Listen, a couple of y'all have named them, and I will reach out to you. The people who have up to this point, the people who have named. Okay, I'm gonna send you my email address, and as soon as this person comes up here, I'm gonna tell y'all to go ahead and send me your cash apps because um, so I can go ahead and pay y'all out. God dang it, I'm gonna be poor after this dang on live stream. I should not have said that. I never see any other reaction channels or any other channels say, name this and I'm gonna give you that. Opening your daggone big mouth, man. Learn how to shut up sometimes, bro. Like, be quiet, bro. You ain't gotta be quiet, man. Like, you ain't gotta tell them what it is, bro. Can you ask for guests? Feel free to do whatever you want to do. Y'all already cheated. Y'all already cheated. My guest this evening will be Nancy Pelosi. That's who it's going to be. And ain't nobody name her, so don't nobody get no money. All right. All right. Nancy Pelosi will be the guest on tonight's show. And she'll be here soon. Just to let y'all know how foolish y'all are for believing in Trump. Have y'all clicked the like button yet, man? We got 184 people up in here, and we don't have 184 likes. I don't understand that part. Also, the more y'all hit the like button, the more YouTube will say, okay, Nancy's not going to be here. All right. So you ain't got to leave. You ain't got to leave. She might be here. I don't know. I don't know. Barack Obama might be here. Anybody, you know what I mean? We about to hit 1 million. Everybody want to be friends with LFR family. We about to hit 1 million. When you about to hit 1 million subscribers, everybody want to be friends with you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. All right, so but yeah, thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it, man. Y'all are so dope. And thank y'all for all of the love that y'all showed to our biggest contributor on our last live stream. Just for showing love. That mean a lot to me because it shows me your humanity. It shows me that y'all are actually good people because you know I felt your hearts through the screen because y'all was really here. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate that. So our person is coming, but before they come, I want to show you something. Pause, bro. Let me say it a different way. All right. So before they pull up, let me show y'all this video right here that I sent to myself, y'all, and it has something to do with our title, guys. So hold on 1 second. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here. Where is it? 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 All right, I'm looking through my email right now. All right, let me see what else. Have I acknowledged everyone that's here? I see 200 viewers and 2,000 likes. You see 2,000 likes? You do not see 2,000 likes. Do you really see 2,000 likes? No, I'm asking that, and I'm not being gullible or nothing. There's been times where when I went to my YouTube channel and I checked the likes and I checked the views and stuff like that, and it will have an outlandish number, like an over the top number. It says 3.4 thousand likes, 621 likes. Come on, bruh. Is it really saying that? Donnie Hatley. What's going on, Donnie? How you doing, Donnie? Hopefully, I missed you. I missed you. How did I miss you? What happened? What happened? Let me know how I missed you, big dog. Let me see. You just got an old like from me. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I see 52 likes. It's 182, 356, 177, 189. See, y'all play too much. But it's all good. I play back. I play back. Y'all want to play? You want to play rough? You want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend. That's what I say, god dang it. 813,000 likes. See, y'all play too daggone much, man. Y'all was raised wrong. Y'all was raised wrong. I don't know who raised y'all, but I'm about to call your mamas and tell them that they did not do a good job. I'm about to say that right now. All right, so now somehow we got more likes than we have people in the building. So I'm gonna need for y'all like the video already. So I'm gonna need for just 10 of you, just 10 of you. I don't know which 10, but if 10 of you can share this to your social media, that would be absolutely amazing. I just need 10 of you to do it. Not all of you, just 10. That's not even 10% of you. Okay. That's not even 10%. So I think I think it's pretty fair. No, no, I think it will be, I think it's pretty fair for 10 of you, just 10 of you to like the video, man. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let me find this other video that I'm talking about because this is about to be a lit live. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. If you leave, you're missing out. If you leave, you're missing out. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you, if you leave, you are missing out. I just need 10 people to share this bad boy. Thank you so much, Robert Swain. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me see who shared it. Let me see. Nobody. You got stood up. Listen, why would you even say that, man? Why would you even say that? Nostradamus, not Nostradamus. You got me. All right, shared. Cindy. Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate that. Let me go to the comments, man, so I can pull them up and share it to the screen. The people that actually are looking out for a brother. I appreciate that. At least see the people who are sharing it. Those are the ones that I know like black people. So we got Cindy who shared. Okay. Yeah. 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 Then we got Theater of Souls, who shared. Thank you so much. What's going on, Lacey? How are you doing? We got Jay America, who shared. Thank you so much. Yeah. We got Christopher, who shared. Okay. Wrong button. I know they playing with the numbers, man. They always do. We got Robert Swain, who shared. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't know why the bird is playing. All right. And we got Jane, who shared. Thank you so much, Jane. I appreciate that. I really appreciate you guys sharing. That mean a lot, man. That mean a lot. We can potentially get this up to like 15 million people watching the channel. Since I mean, because as soon as y'all start sharing it, 15 million people will pull up. Oh my gracious, we got the man up here. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, wrong button. How you doing, big dog?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I am blessed and highly favored, man. I have no complaints whatsoever, man. You got the green screen up and ready so you can do all them skits you be doing. Them joints be fire, bro.
Yeah. It's the thing, man. I enjoy life. People like to try to box you based off your profession or what you do and feel like you should just be this type of personality or this type of personality. I don't let nobody do that to me. I can be serious. I can be funny, be sympathetic, empathetic, all those things. But what I don't allow nobody to do is box me. And for those of you who answered the question that he asked y'all, he's not sending y'all nothing because y'all came on my channel and y'all knew it.
See, I knew they was cheating. I knew they was cheating, bro. I knew it.
Busted.
Hey, man, first of all, before we do anything together, and I want to say first, thank you, Richard Ruth, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Heather, you cannot give any more super chats tonight, and I'm not trying to be mean. You know I love you. You already know listen. You already know how we feel about you on this channel, but no more super chats. Yeah, well, the last time she listen, okay, first of all, I want to tell y'all this. I have immense respect for you, bro. I've reacted to some of your videos. You are fearless, man. You have been in this space for a minute and you have been making a lot of noise. You are extremely accomplished in so many ways. I dropped out of school, but you have the type of knowledge and thinking that, you can just continue to press forward and get degree after degree after degree, and that's not even enough. You even go and speak at different places. You holding it down on many different platforms, bro. And someone that's and I mean no disrespect when I say this, I see why people try to box you in, because you're one of those intellects. You're one of those guys whose brain is way out here. And I promise you, I'm not meat riding, but I'm just saying, I know how intelligent you are. So when it comes to people like me who don't really have much to fall back on but content creation, so when I do something goofy, people be like, oh, that's just Van doing something goofy. You, bro, you're like a doctor. Are you a doctor, bro? Are you a lawyer? What are you, man? You
some of everything.
It's some of everything.
But no, yeah, and here's the thing, what I always got to do from now on. I'm not, people that are listening, I'm not your doctor. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your husband. I'm not your father.
I'm not your father.
Right? So yeah. Well, that's the thing, man, is that coming up like I did, man, I've seen so much and experienced so much things that I just know that in this current condition that we're in right now, a lot of people will want to take what you have, what you accomplished, what you've done, and they want to completely, like I said, box you in. It's like, there's no way this dude can be a medical professional. There's no way he can have the degrees. There's no way he can be married. There's no way he can have the children, any of that. And that's why whenever you did that video, and I saw you did when I went on to Candace Owens' show, and I've been interviewed by anybody that wanted to talk to me, I would talk to them. Newsmax, Tucker Carlson, Hannity, Laura Ingraham, Russian news, Tokyo news, Australian news, OAN. I had a conversation with all of them. What's Alex Jones? I forget what his thing was called.
Really?
Yeah, his show, I forget the name of it. It's right at the tip of my tongue. Somebody in the comment section might get this. They
Who?
know
What's
this.
Alex Jones' show name, guys? Please
Man,
let me know in the
it's
comments.
right here. I feel so bad. He gonna get on there and be like, I can't believe Ty Smith forgot the name of my show. Somebody's gonna get it, but even ones that are like opposed to my way of thinking and way of seeing
Right.
things, the Young Turks, the whole nine. And the thing is, man, is that
Holy
not that.
crap. Hold on. My bad, bro.
Go
I
ahead.
apologize. Heather. Was those from Heather? I'm sorry, bro. I apologize because I'm sorry. I feel so rude. You were in the middle of breaking it down, and
Oh no, you good.
Listen, the reason why I stopped because last time we went live, Heather was dropping bags, and we tried to talk her off the ledge, and she just kept doing it. And I tried to listen, Heather.
Go to Modern Renaissance Man channel, Heather, and when he goes live, you can drop all the bag you want. What LFR don't want.
Yes,
I'm a capitalist.
when Modern Renaissance Man go live, man, you go over there. Listen, we love you, Heather. No more, please. Listen, just sit back and enjoy the show, babe.
But
We
seriously,
appreciate you.
isn't
I'm
it?
sorry.
Isn't
Go
it?
ahead, big dog.
Man, isn't it awesome to be in a place where you can do that though? Where you telling people I don't need it and they steady give. You know, they know where your heart is. You know, we do this thing on my channel where people will give, like, especially towards this season right now. And depending on the kids that I mentor, depending on the parents, I would allow some of my subscribers, the ones that give, I would allow them to see a personal video from those folks that I go and give the toys to, the clothes to, et cetera, et cetera.
Bruh.
I make a video of the kids saying thank you to those subscribers. But because the way I look at them and the way I want to protect them, I don't put it like online for like the whole world to see, even though that can be a great thing for folks to see, like, oh man, look what MRM is doing with the community, with the kids. These folks are getting presents, da 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 da. But my thing is I protect them because the way that I mentor, none of those kids have social media at all.
Wow.
At all.
And that's on purpose.
Purposely. And the kids that I work with, the parents, or most likely it's a single mother, she has to sign this sort of type of like a contract, right? And this contract is pretty much saying what Ty is giving you and having you do, you have to sign this contract. You can't go against it. So those kids that I mentor from the ages are pretty much, let's just say I really deal with 10-year-olds all the way up to 18-ish. No social media. They don't have a cell phone. They don't have a TV in their room. The only, if there is a TV, it's in the main living room. If there is to be a computer, it's going to be in the main area where there's visible folks and visible traffic or anything like that, just so we don't open up any doors for anything. You know what I mean? And the reason why I do that is because people, for example, people look at what I do and who I am. The 2 degrees, married 22 years, 2 sons, 121, just moved out.
Wait.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yes.
did you say you was married for 22 years?
Yes, sir.
Man, I want to shake your hand so bad, bro, because it's very rare, man. I want to shake. Listen, what? I'm sorry.
Sir.
Go ahead, bro. You was
good.
talking your stuff, man. You got a 21-year-old?
I have a 21-year-old son who just got his own place. He's been there for about 3 months now. Then my 19-year-old son, he's in college right now doing his thing too for cybersecurity. And one of the things that I always did with my children is I didn't have no choice when I was growing up because of situations that went on Chi-Town in Central Illinois. I didn't have a choice. We didn't have all these amenities, so to speak. We didn't have all the things that all the other kids had. So you were left with your imagination. And if you leave a child or a kid with nothing to do, you will be amazed how creative they will become. You will be amazed at what talents or abilities they have will be drawn out simply because they're not constantly being entertained by something. So when my sons are growing up, folks thought I was out of my mind. Both my sons will tell you, when did my sons get a cell phone? My sons got a cell phone when they got a job and was able to buy and pay for their own cell phone. Otherwise, I wasn't buying no cell phone. No way. My oldest son, even though me and my wife was like, hey, we'll match you. You save up some money when you want your car. You save up some money, we'll match you. And even on top of that, I could have easily bought my son a car. But no, my son ended up seeing the value of actually saving money. He found out how to budget. He found out what was important and what's not important. So guess what he did? He saved up money and he bought himself his own car. So what I'm saying that for is that this work, if people have a heart for it, because I really do, because of life circumstances that happened to me at an early age.
Right.
If you really want these kids to succeed, or anybody really to succeed, there's certain things you got to take away from them to see what creativity they have. Because, for example, I don't call myself modern Renaissance man. That name was given to me by several different people who knew my story, who knows what I do, and see all the different gifts that I've been blessed with. And they're the ones that say, man, you're like a modern day Renaissance man. So when I started a YouTube channel, which it took 5 years because people kept hounding, you should go on YouTube and do something, man. You know some about everything, and then you got so much to give. And I was, no, I just got done getting through med school. I'm trying to work. I got my job going, everything like that. Got stuff is coming in. It's going great. I don't have time. I don't even want to be on YouTube, any of that. But then my sons were the ones like, Dad, you really should get on there and just get on there and just talk about stuff, because people can listen to that because it's inspiring. You go around and speak to all these different places and all this stuff. Anyway, you go to these after school programs, and these people are being encouraged. You're getting these young kids on. They're growing up. They're getting married. They're getting into apprenticeships. They're owning businesses. And there's like, just get on there and just simply do it. So I decided to go ahead and do it. And one of the first things they liked, my sons, they were like, you should do this thing called reactions, where you just react to songs and stuff you never heard before. And so I did that. And
so your sons suggested that.
Yeah, they were like, because the thing is, folks, even my patients would say the same thing. They like flip out at my facial expressions. You know what I'm saying? So my sons were like, if you do this reaction thing, that just react to funny stuff or react to music and et cetera, et cetera. So I just, okay, so give me an example. So my son got on the camera. He's like, just watch this girl right here. And I'm like, okay. So I sat there and watched, and to my surprise, all of a sudden, I thought it was stupid. I was like, why in the world would somebody want to sit here and look at me like, oh, wow, whoa, why would they? And sure enough, dude, like within, I think the first video I did was maybe one of the Righteous Brothers, You Lost That Love and Feeling and Everything, or something like Courtney had one from AGT when she started singing. And it surprised the crap out of me. And all of a sudden, it was like, overnight, I'm like, they were like, you got 500 subscribers, Dad. That's crazy. I'm like, huh?
Wow.
What is a subscriber? I'm asking all this stuff. Like, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean they subscribe? Because, I'm old school. When you subscribe to like a magazine or something like that, you paying for like an issue of 12, something like so.
Hey, Ty, how old are you, bro?
41. Getting ready to be 42.
Bro, you look young as hell. And you got a 21-year-old, you got a 19-year-old, you've been married for 22 years, man.
Yeah.
God bless you, bro.
Yeah.
And you about what? You about 6'4"?
Close, 6'3".
6'3". Have you ever played ball?
That's how I actually went to college from doing track and field and basketball.
Get out of here.
Yes, sir. Full ride. Definitely went to track and field and went pro for a little while, whatever. I missed going to Rio for triple jump by 1/4 of an inch. From
Get out of here, man. We are about to listen. Ty Smith is going through a tunnel. We're about to disconnect him. He is making me look extremely lazy. Yeah, bro. Listen, man, listen. Tell me more.
Yeah. So with the mentorship and everything like that with the kids, the reason why I do that is because, like now, there's nothing to say about me. I'm just telling things like it is. I post it all on my channel. I play like 6 different instruments. I cannot read music at all. Can't read a lick of music. Okay. So all those things came about through some shape, form, or fashion of a life experience. So folks will see me break down some stuff, right? And they're like, dude, that's crazy that you can do that. But I'm telling you right now, for anybody that's listening, one of the best things you can do for your children is to take any sort of iPads and phones, take that away from them and leave them with an instrument or leave them with something. Watch how their brain starts to create things. Watch how certain talent that you did not know or did not think that your child had will come out. Both my sons, they play the same exact type of instruments, right? I never sat down and taught them anything, not anything. I would play myself, whatever like that. And my son's like, I want to play the keyboard too, blah, 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 blah. So I got pictures from when they were babies. They would sit on my lap and I would just sit there and let them pluck away at stuff. I never once went, look, this is what you press. After a while, when I bought them their own little keyboard, I would play something. What did you hear? What do you hear, son? What do you hear? What do you hear? Here, this. Okay, yep, that's how I did it. And next thing I know, my sons are full-fledged playing. I never taught them.
Wow, man.
So what I'm saying for is that
man,
if they had this all day long, you know what I'm saying? If they sat there and was like this all day long, they're being so entertained by stuff that they actually never have no time to actually be off to the side, actually seeing what type of special skills or even any type of creativity that they may have. So it's sad that in today's world, we get in, like, for example, we get impressed when we see some of these young kids on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube playing these pieces. And in my world, I'm like, that should be like, y'all, that's nothing. I mean, that's nothing. But the fact that we even find that really impressive is sad, because if you took that stuff away, you will see tons of kids that has the capability of doing that same exact thing.
Wow. You're absolutely right, bro. And while you're talking, I wanted to jump in there. And you know how when you're having a conversation with someone, right? And you're waiting for them to get to a point where you can jump into and say, "Oh, I do that too." Yeah, you know what I mean?
Somebody
Well,
saying my sound is off.
his sound is off. You can't hear him?
What?
I hear him perfectly. No, 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 no. Hold on. Time out. Who said your time? Whoever said just time, your sound is off. It got to be their headphones. It got to be their headphones, because I heard you perfectly the entire time.
All
And
my even my own subscribers, they're telling me they can't hear me. Hold
get
on, give me a
out of
second.
here. Sound isn't all Flawed TV. Flawed TV is in the building. What's going on, big dog? We got to get you up here sometime, bro.
Woody Johnson, can you guys hear me now? Now I'm
Nope,
on my
sounds
channel
great.
talking to them.
Nope,
Zach,
sound
can
is
you guys
great.
hear me now?
See, that was a troll that said that. No sound off for me. That was a troll. See, the troll got to you. That's what happens, huh?
Okay, they can
That's
hear me now on my side. Okay, because I'm actually streaming this on StreamYard from my channel too. So okay, we
Oh,
got it.
okay,
We got it. We got it,
okay.
y'all.
All right, my bad. Okay,
Well,
so let me tell. Wait a minute. Let me tell you this, bro. Let me just say this one thing. First of all, much respect to you. Much respect to you, black man. Much respect to you, American man. Much respect to you, bro. You are a soldier. Listen, I got so much love for you tonight, man. So much. My wife and I, we met when we was 15 years old. In Ballou High School, in off of MLK and 4th Street. You know, MLK is like in Southeast DC. MLK anywhere is, you know what it's like. And what made me fall in love with my wife is that she would make me sandwiches when she came to school. She would bring me lunch because I couldn't afford to buy lunch myself. I was one of the knuckleheads that like getting in trouble, like robbing people, like doing all that stuff. My wife, she would calm me down. She would give me that soft, loving hand because I wasn't raised by my mom nor my dad. Fast forward, I end up my pullout game failed when we were going to Norfolk State. All right. And then because I got to go to school for free because I was an assistant my entire life. And they said, as long as I graduate with a D or better, I can go to any HBCU I wanted. So I went to Norfolk State, but she was pregnant. And I decided to quit school right then and there because I didn't have my mother or my father in my life. So I said, I'm going to work. I'm going to go and get a job. And that's what I've been doing my entire life. So we've been married for 25 years. We have 4 children. One just got married and moved to Florida. She's married to a doctor. Flex on y'all niggas. I'm sorry. I like to do that. But I mean, all of them college graduates. Well, 2 that's still in college right now for engineering. That's JoJo, LFR JoJo. A lot of y'all follow his channel. And Gravy, who's also in school for engineering as well. And my wife is a praying woman. Her father was our pastor for a long time. He had his own church for like 30 something years. And that's how I became closer to, well, I started doing ministry myself in that. I don't have any degrees. I don't play any instruments well, but I play every instrument like trash. Okay, so like seriously, if the guitar, if the keyboard player is missing and he's out today, Van could jump on and fill in. You know what I mean? If the drummer is out, I can jump in and fill in. But you will notice, you will notice, bro. But I can sing. I've been singing all my life. And when I see another man who take family as seriously as you, so seriously that you're saying that little dumb box you got in your hand, nah, bruh. Cut that off. Let's get to doing some real stuff. Let's do something that's going to be productive, that's going to add, that's going to make you think, that's going to make you figure out some things, that's going to make you solve some problems. Because in the real world, you are going to have to solve some problems. And for me to hear another man say that, bro, I was strict, but I was hood strict, meaning I let them
Right.
do whatever they wanted to do, but I will put my foot in their ass if they didn't do it the way I said do it. If you want to have a phone, okay, fine, but you got to do your homework. You got to make your only job is to get A's. That's it. And they was like, that's my only job to get A's. And it's difficult to get A's. I'm like, well, it's difficult to live. So you go ahead and do your part. Me and mommy gonna do our part. And through our kids' lives, that's all they did was get straight A's their entire lives, all four of them, man. And still through college. JoJo is a senior right now in engineering, and he's YouTube, thank you God. YouTube already got him making an engineering degree, I mean, engineering salary. And he's already been hired by a company to work this summer and beyond afterwards. And it's the same company that I retired from 2 years ago for YouTube full time because I was working there for 17 years as a lower job because I didn't have a degree. But that's the reason why I left. Listen, I'm only saying that to say this. We're almost cut from the same cloth. And I say almost because you seem to be extremely dialed in when it comes to what should be taken seriously and all things to be considered when raising the family properly. And for that, bro, all kudos, all love, everything, man. If you're ever in DC and you're talking somewhere, man, please have me out, man. I would like to listen to you. I mean, I
Oh,
would like to
absolutely.
listen. And if you pull me up on the stage to say, yeah, what he said, you know what I mean? That would be amazing. That would be amazing, bro. Yeah, what he said, you know what I mean? But I think,
Right.
bro, you're doing an amazing job, man. And much love to your wife because I know that behind every amazing man is an amazing woman, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but behind every amazing man is an amazing woman. So I want to give much love and honor to your wonderful wife, bro.
Man, much appreciated, man. Yeah. You absolutely right about that. But but in front of every great man, and this is with me, and I see that you pray, is a great God.
Absolutely. God and family
One
first.
do 100%. Man, I don't knock anybody's religion and what they believe in or anything like that. But the only thing I can do, I told him I can only give credit to what absolutely 100% saved me. This is before I even knew of church. This was before I knew of any Bible, any of that stuff whatsoever. And there is nobody that's going to be able to convince me otherwise that he is not real and he doesn't exist. Because the night that I wanted to absolutely leave this earth because of starving, a voice literally, I know people say a voice. What does it sound like? I cannot
I'm
tell.
sorry, leave this earth because of starving.
Yes.
Nate the
I
lawyer, what's going on, bro? I'm sorry.
Nate the lawyer's in the
I'm
house.
sorry. I'm
Oh
sorry.
shoot.
I saw Nate the lawyer. My bad. Go ahead, bro. I'm starstruck.
No,
We
no,
got
that's Nate. I
Claw
like Nate
TV.
the
Nate
lawyer.
the lawyer. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead. Your
Oh no,
testimony.
you
I'm
good.
sorry.
You good.
You was talking some good stuff. Go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
It's weird because Nate the lawyer actually he told me right now they can't hear anything. Anybody that's on my channel, if you're on my channel on my channel in the live, go over to LFR Family's channel. Oh, that's what go. I'm gonna put the link in my channel right now, and I want y'all to click the link and come over to his channel so y'all can hear me over on his channel. If you over on my side in StreamYards, you probably can't hear that well. I don't know why, but yeah. So
Wow. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. I'm not sure if there's a bug or something with EV Mux that's not working with StreamYard. Not sure, but my apologies, man.
oh no, it's not you. What I end up doing now because what I did is I went over to your live and I turned the volume up and I can hear you and I. So that's why I think everybody else should go over there. Shout out to Nate the lawyer that's in here
Nate
though,
the
man. That
lawyer.
man. I
God,
love his content and I came on to him. Brandon Tatum sent me a video of Nate the lawyer breaking down what happened with Breonna Taylor, and I was like, yes,
man,
love
that
it, man.
you talking about all of y'all. Another brainiac, bro. I listen to him. I watch his shows, man, and I just feel like, bro, you're not doing enough. I go yell at my producer, like, what are you doing? We need to step it up.
You got a
We need to
producer?
step it up. Huh?
You have a producer?
Yeah, yes, I'll tell you more about that. It sounds more fancy than it is. It sounds way more fancy than it is. Because you know how okay, let me just talk to you for a minute. I'm not even going to talk to the people for a minute, just you, Ty. You know how when we're in this YouTube space or we're in any space where we're doing something that's okay, we have people who believe in us so much that they're willing to work for us for free. They're
That's
willing to
true.
do things like, let me take care of this, let me take care of that. Well, when I very first started my channel, Joe was there. His name is Joe Reyes. He's from Puerto Rico. He's a young guy, very intelligent, very talented. And he would just help me out with everything. He was like, man, if you want me to help you edit some of these videos, I can. And then I started, you heard of the company Capital One before?
Yeah.
Well, the son of the person that started Capital One, Carl Fairbanks, he helped finance real No Life Shack when No Life Shack was really small. Stevie Knight, Knox Hill, and he pulled up to my channel like, "Yo, I see Joe helping you out. You should probably hire him." And I was like, "I can't afford it." He was like, "Don't worry about it. I got it." So he started taking care of it. And then he was like, so then when we got to a point where I could take care of myself, I said, man, thank you so much. And Joe's been with me the entire time. And he's been helping me with edits, coming up with ideas, thumbnails, everything. So Joe Reyes, much love to him. He's actually in school for engineering right now in Puerto Rico. And that's probably why he's not here tonight, because he's doing his thing, man. So there's people help us out all the time, like all our blues, the people, our mods, they get up
Yeah.
here and they help out. So I got so much love for people. It's crazy, bro. And I still got people who know me since I've been coming up that frown upon the fact that people who help me are white.
I know.
Are white.
That right there is one of the biggest mishaps that anybody who has a brain can let happen to them, that they don't want anyone to help them because the person is white.
Bro.
It's absolutely 100% crazy. And you know what was really sad about it is that, I went and I did a TED talk, right? And
Bruh, come on, man. I'm about to kick you off the show, man. For real. Like, go ahead with that, bro. You make me feel so damn
hey, check it
lazy.
out though.
Nate the lawyer, much love.
It wasn't bittersweet, but it almost became a little bitter, because on the way to do the TED Talk, I got a call from Newsmax and asked me, can I pull over where there's any internet access and do an emergency interview with them, because I was listed as a domestic terrorist by the Department of Justice. So imagine
what?
that. Yeah, bro. Ever since the video that I was on Candace show for and all that and all those news where I went viral, I got put at the top of the list for being a domestic terrorist because I was standing up for my son at the high school he went to, because the video, it went viral.
That was the one. Yes, that was the one. I remember you stood in front of everybody and you lit their ass up, bro. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Ahead.
No, it's fine. No. And when I shut all that crap down, all of a sudden, I'm still to this day, it's years later, dude, I have not even been able to go through all the emails of, definitely, I would say it's 80% men and 20% women that said, thank you. We did this in Virginia. We did this in Texas. We did this in Illinois. We did this in Florida. We did this in New York. All these parents that sent videos of them going viral were there, and they're telling me, you started this whole thing. You're the godfather of standing up for parents fighting, blah, 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 blah. And dude, I'm talking still to this day. That's the reason why. Well, I was already doing some speaking engagement, but it definitely increased since that video. And the thing is, man, is that I don't know how we got to a point to where we are letting people even give an inclination to how or what we should do with our kids. Like,
oh my gosh.
That's why when I exploded on them in that room, dude, I was like, that's why I said to them, I said, you telling me that I got these 2 degrees and you telling me one of y'all white people kept me from doing that?
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
I got white people that work underneath me. I got Indian people that work underneath me, Asian people that work underneath me. And I'm like, so which one of y'all stopped me from doing this? I'll wait. And in doing so, what it did, and reason why it became such a threat is because, one, all of a sudden, these other black people, one or two things are going to happen. You're going to have some black folks are going to be like, wait a minute, what? And they see, wait, he's in medicine, but he kind of still talk like he got a little bit of some a little hood like to him.
Yeah,
I know how to turn on and turn it right back off if I'm in front
of
patient.
Too high pitched.
Who doesn't know how?
So go ahead, bro.
It came off like that. I know what I need to do. I know how I need to articulate and say certain things when there's certain crowd is around. So when they up there seeing the way that I'm moving in the body language, they're like, dude, kind of come off as being a little street a little bit. And
Yeah, yeah.
then when I turn around and show them, y'all can do the same exact thing too. That right there, it ticked a lot of people who would rather keep a lot of so-called disenfranchised and disparaged blacks. They want to keep them in that. They want to keep them in that bubble. They want to keep them in the projects in the hood because they make money off of that.
Yes.
And here I am telling them, I said it, and it was no embarrassment. I said I had no mother, no father in the house.
Brother.
I sat there and hustled my butt off and worked my way off through school to get 2 different degrees. And you telling me, what's y'all excuse? And so what it did, you have folks that, oh, well, hold on, NAACP and all them, wait now, this messing things up. He's messing with our money. He's messing with our way that we pimp black people. So we got to
Oh my gracious, you are, man.
And that's when they came up with the concept that they said I'm not married, I don't have no degrees, I don't have no kids, and I'm a paid Republican actor out of Montana. That's what they came up with. And you know what? Yeah, that's what they do. It was huge. I mean, and I was like, and here's the thing. Because a lot of stuff dude, you would never imagine how things, I mean, you said a little bit about yourself, but dude, I come from a very, 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 very high kingpin family of thugs, killers, and murderers in Chicago. And I talk about it all the time openly. But what I tell people is that I never thought that the stuff that they had us do in the streets and what we had to learn in the streets and the mental strength you have to have as a young man in the street, I never thought that I would be using that in the white collar world. Yeah. Like I never thought. Yes. So what I'm saying that for is that they thought that when they came up with this crazy, outrageous story about me being all the things I just named to you, they thought that all of a sudden I was just going to like freeze up and be scared. I was like, oh, okay. There's like, well, you're a paid Republican actor. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. You don't have any degrees. Yeah. Okay. You're not even married. Okay. Next, try again. It's not going to work. Try again. And when you get them like that and they know they can't get you, it literally pisses them off. And what's interesting is even at that school board meeting, all these different white folks, I made sure I went last. All these different white folks got up and they just knew everything about black people. They knew our struggle. They knew what we went through. They knew what hurt us. They knew what the issue was, blah, 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 blah. And they said that they were the blame for it and all that. And so after I exploded on them, what people don't see, there's a part where when a school board meeting was over, I actually went back up and I talked in front of all the people again, right? All the ones who were up there virtue signaling, had on Black Lives Matter t-shirts, they had the mask on and everything like that, all of them. I went to them off to the side and said, I got a group of kids and different folks I'm working with the community right now. If you guys really want to help them, if you up here talking about how y'all need to give more, y'all need to do more, I can take y'all to these places. We can go talk to these kids and y'all can give y'all, give help there, whatever the case may be, whether it's financial, whether it's through some sort of, knowledge you may have or whatever like that. Maybe you know somebody that can get them somewhere where it can, like a skill or something like that. Yeah. I did that. Not one out of all the 30 plus that got up there and did all that virtue signaling, not one of them jumped on board and want to actually go there and help.
All that damn lip service. All that lip service, man. And they scared to go in there. They scared to go and do the real work. They scared to go do the real work. And you let them, you said, hey, I know many ways to go help them, but if y'all want to go do it, let's go.
Yes.
It was like
I was like, we can do it tomorrow. I know we can go to homework hangout tomorrow. Let's do that. And let's see if the kids that are struggling, because I was there, the kids that are struggling and all that stuff like that, let's see if the number one thing that's on our mind is some white folks. Let's see. Because, dude, all I cared about was eating. That's all I cared, dude. And I'm telling you. And that's the story I was going to tell you. It got to a point, like you said, you didn't have your mom or dad. Well, I didn't really get it. We knew our dad. We knew of him, whatever like that. And it got to a point to where our mom pretty much told us, she was like, it's hard. It's 4 of us, me and my 3 other brothers, and we are all stair steppers. Like we all a year apart. Me and my oldest brother, we actually the same age for 13 days.
Hold on. How old are you and your siblings? Go ahead, break it down for me.
My oldest brother, he's 42. I'm 41. Then there's a 40 and a 39. That's just by my mom.
Let me go now.
By my dad.
Okay, go ahead. All right, go ahead. Name those. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh shit. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Man, he spread his seed like mad, bro. But I don't. As a young kid, your mom is your mom. Right. So when it got to a point to where she pretty much is like, she had a hard time, she couldn't really do it anymore, and we was pretty much left. And it was like it was up to us whether we went to school or not. Yeah, we just left. So the only reason why I was going to school is because there was a way to get breakfast, lunch, and then they also had this little program where, you know, if you're one of those families, they would send you home with something. But that still wasn't enough. So it got to a point to where, dude, we were going around town picking cans. Like we
Go
were
ahead,
going
bro.
around town picking cans, turning the cans in for money.
Go ahead.
And then it sometimes what they would do, you can either count the cans and they gave you a penny per can,
Mm-hmm.
or you can weigh the cans.
Uh-huh.
So there sometimes we found cans like crushed up in mud, you know, and all that, and we would put them all in the bag and they would weigh it. Then we realized, like, man, hey, you know that if there's some dirt and water crushed up in the cans, that it weighed heavier, so you can get more money for it. So, dude, hey, we cleaned the town, man, to where eventually there was no cans around. So now you find yourself not being able to eat.
That's some
So,
hustlers, bro.
and we started going into people's yards, stealing their tomatoes, stealing their potatoes. We was eating them raw. You know what I'm saying? Starving is one of the worst things you can do, bro. I'm telling you, it's terrible. So
Yeah.
once that happened, they got to a point where the neighbors, they caught on, well, not just neighbors, but surrounding community caught on to it. And
Right.
it was pretty much like, you come in my backyard or in my garden, I'm shooting you, or I'm letting the dog out on y'all. So I think it was about my fourth day that stuff got tough, and I had not eaten in 4 days, right? 10 years old. And I
Wow.
laid down on this floor. We were staying with my auntie at the time. I ain't gonna get into all that, but let's just say there was no electricity or anything like that in the house. So I'm laying on the floor, and I was like, I said, Buddha, Zeus, Jamaican folklore gods,
Whoever you are.
man, I'm serious, dude. It was bad, bro. I called on Jesus. I called on the devil. I
Go
don't care.
ahead, bro.
I was like, please, 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 please help me, or let me die tonight and wake up and be in heaven or Olympus, wherever. I did
That's
not care. I just didn't want to starve no more. Legit, just like how your thoughts come to you. It was no thunder and no lightning, folks. So the ones that's listening, I don't care if folks believe this or not.
right.
There was no thunder and no lightning or anything like that. It was simply in the morning, go to Sister Green's, just like that. It just came just like that.
Just
Now,
go
Sister
to
Green's,
Sister Greens.
yeah, Sister Green's is a local grocery store that's in the country. Well, it was in the country of Hendon, Tennessee, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, what? I promise you, I was like, what? In the morning, go to Sister Green's. That was it. And I was like, who is this? And I kid you not, said Jesus. And as soon as I heard Jesus, I went to sleep just like that. I
Wow.
woke up, I tapped my younger brother. I'm like, hey, I talked to God last night. He's like, what? I said, I talked to God last night. And he told me to go to Sister Green's. My brother's like, and do what? And I was like, I don't know. But I was so sure of what I heard. There was no, deterring me. So I went on ahead. I got up. We went in there, went to Sister Green's, pushed that door open. She had a little bell on the door. When they hit that bell, cling, ling, ling, she looked over the counter. She said, hey, I'm looking at her like, huh? She said, go back there, get a loaf of bread, and I'm going to give you a half stick of bologna, and then y'all grab y'all a juice. And I'm going to do this until y'all mom come and pick y'all up.
Holy crap. She knew y'all was coming.
So
Bruh.
so that's what I'm saying. That moment right there, bro, there was this thing. I don't know nothing about no Bible or nothing about no going to church or nothing like that. All I knew is that that's why I said I don't knock anybody's religion. All I'm
Right.
saying is that when I called out, one showed up. That's
One
all I'm
showed
saying.
up.
That's all I'm saying. One showed up. So ever since then, before I even got into ministry later on, around 18, 19 years old, my whole life, ever since then, I've been listening to him ever since then. Where to go, where not to go, who to speak to, who not to speak to, even in the hood. Don't believe these ninjas. Believe this. Oh, Lord, I don't know. That's a white man telling me to go and do this. Lord, I don't know. No, believe what the white man is saying. But then back in the hood, they're going to think, I don't care what they think. Do what I just told you to do. And I would do it. And I'm telling you, I don't, like I said, even to this day, it is no doubt who leads and guides my life. And that's why a lot of things that some people we get into, and whenever I work with people or even talk with people, they feel that genuineness coming off of me. I'm not fake. I don't con nobody, any of that. I don't care, because number one thing I want people to have the same exact type of, goodness and positivity and seeing the world with clear, open eyes, no depression. I want them to have that same exact thing. Now, if they saying that they want that, I'm like, look, I'm just telling y'all, I can't give it to you. I can encourage you, but I might as well save you a step and you go right to that same source that got me like this.
Amen.
So,
Amen. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't even need me here, so I'm gonna go ahead and let him take over. Let me put him all on. See, this is his show now. Listen, y'all can send the super chats and everything to him. Everything goes to Ty tonight because, bro, you have blessed us immensely. I don't know what to say, man. I honestly don't know what to say. I will say this: it's a shame that the white man did that to you and your family when y'all was young.
Mm.
The white man held y'all down, bro.
Yeah, I mean, his strong arm held his strong power was just pressing us in the ghetto and in the projects. I mean, he the reason why we was there. And it's interesting that you said it because part of they didn't want me to particularly say that, but because of stuff that was going on at the time when I went and did the TED Talk, because that's what it was going to be about. Because I literally, because of how I'm a very curious person. I asked, when I was little, I was always told, you talk too much, you ask too many questions, and I was always told you think too much, like you think about stuff.
Ain't
too
that
much.
something?
Yeah, I was always told that, and the only thing is that I just wanted to know. So what I'm saying that for is that when you grow up, and I'm pretty sure you heard it too, in the hood, I would always hear these talks amongst our peers, the older cousins, the older uncles, and some of the other, gangsters and stuff around the hood. They would say things like, man, we ain't gonna be able to get out of this mother effing, man. These mother effing white man, they ain't gonna let us get out there and do this. It was always the white man. So
Still to this day.
legit.
Still to this day.
Dude, I literally went and I saw this white man, and I'm just saying, as a kid, probably when I'm 12 years old, I noticed that this white man seemed to be driving the same type of car that some of my family then were driving, but I know how they got their car, but I'm trying to figure out how he got that Mercedes too. So I watched him, he goes into, he comes out, suit on, hair all slicked back, whatever like that. He walks into the bank. So to me as a kid, that was the white man, because that's what I had in my imagination. That's the white man that's keeping us down.
Yeah, him right there. We found him.
Literally walked into the bank, and I went in there. I'm looking around for him. Lady comes up. Can I help you? I said, yeah, I'm looking for the white man.
Oh, you want the white man?
She said, excuse me, I said, I'm looking for the white man. She's like, well, which one? I'm like, and so I was like, that one right there, because he looked like the white man. He just had that look like, in my imagination, that's what the white man looked like, right? So she goes and calls him over, hey, this young man wants to talk to you. He's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Can I help you? I said, I want to talk to you about something. He's like, what is it? I said, why are you holding black people down? You holding us down and keeping us from doing things. That man had the most confused look on his face. He went, what? I'm like, yeah, you holding all the black people down. He's like, son, what are you talking about? Here, come here. We went to his desk, and I know it's crazy, but y'all, I don't care what nobody said. I know it was crazy, but I'm just saying that's how much I believe in what I was hearing from the streets. So this white man ended up,
you went out and found him, though. You went out and found the white man, bro.
Well,
you are a superhero, bro.
Being, like I said, being a kid and being curious, and they're telling me this, I had to go find out. Like, I want to go find out so I can go back and tell the people in the hood, I found the white man. I found him. I found the white man, the one that's keeping us down, because he definitely got the car like y'all got, and so it had to be him. So this man sat me down, and I just kept on telling him, you holding us down. He's like, what am I doing? I was like, we in the hood and the projects, and we in the ghetto, and we got roaches and stuff like that, and you the reason why. And that man was just like, son, who told you that? And of course, having the hood mentality, I never tell him my family name or nothing like that.
Yeah, I ain't no snitch.
Yeah, I'm like, no. All I know is that this is what I'm being told. And he was like, well, what makes you think that it's me that's doing it? I said, because aren't you? He was like, no. I was like, well, you drive a car like my
right.
And then he's like, no, I got this car and I'm able to pay for that car because I work and I'm a banker. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm a banker. The way that I get money is because I'm a banker. I was like, what is that? He started telling me what a banker is. And then he turned around and said something that just kind of piqued this curiosity mind of mine. He said, you can do the same thing too when you get older. Wait, what?
Wow.
See what I'm saying? Something that simple. We might think it's stupid.
Wow.
But something that simple to where this thinking, I just think there's so many things going through my mind.
Yeah.
You're talking about this stuff that I've been fed, that the white people are the most powerful. They're keeping us down. They got all the money. They want us to get none. And then for that thing to tell me that I can get the same thing too.
Go ahead, bro.
Dude, I went back to the hood like, y'all, I talked to the white man. He told me I could do the same thing too. He a banker. He said he make $130,000 a year, and that's why he got the Mercedes. He said he told me I'm gonna be able to do the same thing when I get older. I go back saying that. That's what they do to you, man. That mother effer lied to you, man.
Yeah,
He
he
know what he
lied.
doing. Bro, they and
Yeah.
instantly that's just think that spark of, oh my God, I'm gonna be able to do the same thing he did because he said I could. Just the almighty, Wizard of Oz, powerful white man told
Yeah.
me that I'm
Yeah.
going to be able to do and be able to do the same thing that he did. Go
Mm-hmm.
back to the hood, getting ready to tell
Mm-hmm.
everybody this great news to where all of us gonna be able to get in on this now.
Mm-hmm.
Shut down. Man, that
Mm-hmm.
mother effer lied to you. He only told you that because it's a trap. Them mother effers know that we ain't gonna be able to go
Yep.
and do no stuff like that because I'm telling you. And then
It's
I
only
just
them that can do it.
yeah, my curiosity though. I'm like, well, how do y'all know? Did y'all try it? There's like, no, I'm just telling you because anytime we try to do, I'm like, but who? Man, see, that's your problem, man. You got too many mother effing questions, man. Stay in the kid's
Yeah.
place. And
Yeah.
but I just want to know who that looked like us went and tried to do that to where the white people shut them down and
Yeah.
kicked them back to the ghetto and to the projects. Nobody can
Right.
give me a name, right?
Right.
So,
And
like
how old were
again,
you again? How old were you again?
I was 12.
And
Soy Capital
a-
Bank, Decatur, Illinois. It's not there anymore.
and at your age right now, people still do and say the same exact things and try to act as if we cannot move forward because only them. This is only listen, they do this all the time. I hate this. When I used to work for DOD, bro, they used to do like, man, if it was one of us, if it was one of them, come on, bro, get away from that slave ass mentality, please.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. And that's why, when you mentioned earlier, like you saying, how I be going in, that's why I can't. Like I absolutely 100% cannot and I will not let this stuff happen to these younger people because I'm not about to let them get pulled into that absolute utter false bull crap.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
what I told them, and when I did my TED talk, because they didn't want to make it a white and black thing, I told them that honestly, this happened. I don't know if have you ever seen that movie called The Village by M. Night Shyamalan?
I have not, but I
It's
have
called.
to.
Well, I'm about to give it away now though, because in the movie, in the movie, and this is what I did with my TED talk, and I used this philosophy that I got from the village. In the village, all the people in the village, when you ever watch it, they all appear to be like they look like they're pilgrims and they look like they're Amish. They actually still do the things that pilgrims and Amish did. So
Okay.
you are just drawn into that life. They pull you into that. You get to see everything that they do. But they had this thing to where you couldn't go out at night or on a certain day after a certain time at night because if you do, I don't know what they call them, but the hickamashikas will get you.
The
So what they
Hickamashikas.
show something, I don't know what they was, bro. But what you end up seeing is that the people will go in their house and you will see these strange creatures like walking out and going up to the door if these people don't have a special marking, whatever like that. And if you go out when you're not supposed to, these things are going to get you, right?
Right.
So what ends up happening is that this girl in there, she hears all that. She knows what they all have to do, but for some odd reason, she just had to find out. She had to find out.
Yeah.
So she gets to a point to where she gets right to a place where she hits a wall.
Mm-hmm.
She climbs over the wall. When she climbed over a wall, just think pilgrims,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
She climbs over the wall. A car pulls up. She don't, you know what I'm saying? All they knew was horses and buggies and like I said, back in the pilgrim days.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, a car pulls up. She can't, for her mind, figure out what the heck is
Like,
going
what
on.
the hell is this?
This man looking at her like, what are you doing? And she's like, what are you? She's looking at his, she's thinking about like this voice, right? So he takes her to the station, and I guess she goes to try to explain everything to him. Well, it turns out she was absolutely blind. So she heard all the stuff that was happening in the village and all the stories.
Wow,
But
that's
she was
dope.
blinded to seeing all this stuff around them. So what I did, I took that and I told them that's exactly what happened to us in the hood. We get told these stories that if we venture outside the hood, it's going to be these white people there. It's going to be this white power
Wow,
there.
man.
It's going to do something to us to mess us up. And so you don't venture out. Don't try to go outside the walls. We got to stay here. We got to stick together. Stay
We
with
gotta
the
stick
hood
together.
plantation mentality.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay there. Don't you go trying to get outside that wall, boy.
Yeah,
The wise
yeah.
man, they still chases us and lynches us.
Yeah, exactly.
Still,
Exactly.
right? So what I loved about that is that I got out of it because as a representation of that girl I just explained to you, although I was hearing all that, I decided to be blinded to it.
Right.
I'm not seeing that, y'all. I know y'all saying this, but I'm not seeing that.
Right.
Like we go to school with white people. Like all my teachers were white, and they're the ones telling me, Todd, you're going to be in the newspaper one day for doing great in sports. And folks in the hood, y'all ain't telling me this. So somebody got to be
Somebody
right.
lying.
Exactly. And I'm going to find out. Now check this out. Their turning point, and y'all might think this is stupid. Their turning point that made me definitely say, I'm definitely going gun ho. I don't care what nobody say. Is that my cousins, them, we stand over our cousin's house, and the same exact philosophy. They told us, don't they would go out to the clubs and stuff like that and leave us at home, me and my brothers and some of my cousins, since we was kind of on our own. And they would say, don't go downstairs when they leave, because again, they tell us that these things will come out and get us. So we all watch scary movies, stuff, putting your feet on the bed, don't go down in the basement, blah, 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 blah. You get scared, right?
Right.
So it was times where they would be at the club till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And the only way to go get something to drink, you had to go downstairs to get to this refrigerator. And I would always get to the refrigerator, and a lot of us done this. I would feel like something's about to get me. Turn back around, book it upstairs, bro. Like booking. Like something's there, man. And then, it'd be times where you would look and you see a pile of clothes in the corner, and the pile of clothes look like a person standing there. So so I would turn around and book upstairs. Then one time, bro, I just couldn't do it. I had to find out. So what I did, and it would tell me, in order to get in order to get to the refrigerator,
right,
we had to go past this basement, and that's where the things would snatch us, right?
Right.
I couldn't take it no more. I walked there, heart beating fast. I'm sweating. I went literally to the basement door. I went down the basement steps, complete pitch dark. I sat there and I had my eyes closed, and I was shaking. I was sweating, heart going fast, beating crazy, scared to death, just waiting for one of them things to snatch me, whatever. But if I died, at least I can say, oh, they really are real. They exist.
Yeah.
But my eyes started to adjust to the darkness. I started to see the light that was down in those little basement windows, whatever like that. Nothing got me. So that moment right there, and folks might think it's stupid, that made me question everything anybody ever told me. I don't care if they said it's nice outside. I had to go out there and see myself.
See for yourself. Absolutely.
I had to. So in that little bit of a moment, I couldn't articulate it as a young man. But what did I learn there? I learned that fear kept me from actually finding out the truth. I learned that listening to people who never experienced them things themselves will keep me from getting to the truth. I learned that although my body was reacting as if something was getting ready to happen to me, that flesh will lie to you too. By doing so, fear, for so many times, fear kept me from getting to the refrigerator to get me a drink of water. What will fear do in people's lives right now to keep them from reaching any goal that they feel that they want to achieve? And that's how they get us, by telling us something's going to get you should you go and try it. But it's like, but y'all, being here is not going to be any better, man. And so once I crossed over, got the first degree, went on ahead, got the second one. I'm like, oh my God, first one in the family to be married like this, first one to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I missed the Olympics by a quarter of an inch. Bro, I went over to Barcelona, Spain, and won the Junior Olympics. While I'm over there, at that time, people had Polaroid, so there was no such thing as a selfie, but take pictures with you and stuff, right? They're taking pictures with you. You got the gold medal on. I'm over in Barcelona eating great food, man. And I was around 14, 15. I'm eating this great food. All these people want to take pictures with you. I'm going through the airport. People stopping. You won the gold medal, the Junior Olympics. They want to take pictures with you. I land over in St. Louis, man. Folks, oh, that's crazy. Oh, white people, of course, and black people, taking pictures. I go back to the hood. Mother, you ain't nothing because you got a gold medal, nigga.
Hating. Go ahead, bro.
I learned that no matter how great of anything that I do, the hood is not going to appreciate it. The hood is not going to be proud of you. The hood is not going to say, that dude right there, what the hood going to do is say, nigga, you ain't no different than us, fool. Who you think you are? To bring you right back down with them. And so that's why my mind is so in a place where I don't care what anybody from the hood got to say. I'm not dealing with y'all. Do you want to get out of the hood or not? You do. Well, sign your kid up. This is a contract you need to sign. This is what we're going to do. This is my philosophy behind all of it. This is why this works 100%. But anybody that want to try to do anything other than what we have right here in this contract and you go along with it, look, I got a lot of kids I deal with. I'm sorry. If you think that that's best for your child, go right ahead. I've been doing this too long, man. And every last one of the ones that actually get through the full thing of me coaching them through it, all of them go off, they're married, successfully married. They got businesses, they're accountants, they're contractors. They are doing absolutely 100% great. And the beauty behind that is that they come back and they bless you. Mr. Ty, I'll do your taxes. Mr. Ty, I'll do that. Mr. Ty, I'll do this. See what I'm saying? All because I sold them kids a dream. All because I got them to focus on something that they can do while not paying attention to everything else that's going on in the hood. See? And that's,
hold on. I got to do this, bro. Listen, I did not know I did not know I had. Thank you, God. You are so amazing, Father. You are so amazing.
Yes,
You
he
are
is.
so amazing. You know, I listened to a guy by the name of Myron Golden, and he taught me a prayer, something that comes from Solomon in the Bible. I don't know if it's from Ecclesiastes, but it says, God, give me the wisdom to do the thing you put me on this earth to do, while pleasing you and serving the people that you will have me to serve. And it seems like your obedience, God, thank you so much. Your obedience has not only led you to be a blessing for yourself and your family, but you are a blessing for so many other families. Like blessing these children with the curriculum you're giving them, with the guidance you're giving them, with the tutelage, with the mentorship that you're giving them. You're enabling them to do it over and over and over and over and over again for someone else. He says that any fool can count the number of seeds in an apple, but only God can count the number of apples in a seed. Because
Mm,
in every single seed is completely, it could be completely a whole nother tree, bro. A whole
yep.
nother tree, and you are blessing on top of blessing on top of blessing. Your testimony, bro, of you doing all of those amazing things and still not being accepted by the people who claim that they stick together more than anybody else. Bro, he has went to Barcelona and won a damn medal. But guess who they give a
Gold.
party? Guess who they, well, get a gold medal. But guess who they give a party? You shoot a nigga and you get out of jail 10 years later, you get a party. You get a party, you get money, you get all the love in the world. Bruh, our culture, our
Yes, sir.
society, our people are broken, man. What the hell? It pisses me off, man. You just went. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. For some reason. I don't know what it is. Did I knock something over? I don't hear you. Yeah, I don't hear you. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Did I push something? Because I don't hear you anymore. Um, goodness, goodness, don't do this. Don't do this. Listen, Lord, please allow us to fix this issue, whatever it may be, because He is blessing our people so much. Wow, bro. I don't know what it is. Let me see what it is. Hold on. Let me see if I muted you. I did not mute you. Um, okay. I don't know what it is, but I don't hear you anymore. This dude that came up here and blessed us with a TED talk. He blessed us with an entire TED talk. And you know when a preacher is preaching good when he starts sweating, man. I thought one of his deacons was going to pass him the towel, so he can, you got to tap the forehead sweat because God said, if you just follow every single thing that he says, he will bless you not once, not twice, but 3 times, 4 times. Listen, man, I don't know what's going on with our audio right now, but we need this brother to be back so I can hear him. Please, I know I made a joke about going through a tunnel. I know I made a joke about wanting to cut him off because he was completely outshining this brother. He was not outshining. He was shining the same exact way he was supposed to shine because he said that he don't go anywhere unless he is sent. I don't know if y'all missed that. He said earlier when he was speaking, he has the gift of discernment and he don't move unless he is sent. And he is here blessing us like crazy, man. I thank God for you, bro. I thank God for you. And guys, I don't know what happened I don't know if y'all can hear me at all when he speaks. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he's coming back. Don't worry about that. He is coming back. He's coming back. He'll be right back. Listen, for everyone who pulled up and for everyone who took part in the chat, thank you so much. One thing I wanted to let him know was, and I think I told you guys before, but just like him and his brothers are, him and his siblings are steps. I just turned 44. My little brother, I mean, I just turned 45. My little brother just turned 44. My big brother is 46. My big sister is 47. Um, and so we got the 44, 45, 46, 47, all by my mom. And then we got my youngest sister as well, um, who is, I think Precious is 38. I hear you, bro. I hear you
There
loud
we
and
go.
clear. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear.
There we go.
Bro, bless you, man. Bless you. Bless you, man. I would. The reason why I don't like to talk to people who are super gifted and that's a lie. I do, but it makes me feel like my ambitions are a little too big because like I want to speak places. I want to encourage and inspire people the same way, just with my own stories, and with my own accomplishments, so to speak. But the same things that you have said here and described are the exact same things that almost the exact same things that I myself have experienced. And it's almost like once you cross over and do the thing that the our community frowns upon, and you start trusting in God and yourself, your own abilities, more than you give credence to there being a system against you that's going to hold you down, or certain people against you that's going to hold you down. As soon as you stop subscribing to that, you become the enemy of the hood, bro. You become the enemy of the hood. And I don't know if a lot of you understand this, but you do, man. It's 1000% true, bro. I don't care what your accomplishments are. If you reach back and you say, yo, I've done it and I want to help somebody, it's like, who are you? And so what? I'm making 40,000 a year. I'll figure it out myself before I take help from you because you sold out. You working with them saltines.
Yes.
You feel me? So it's frustrating. That's all I'm saying. It's frustrating. And I'm not going to sit here and complain because there are people also who be like, man, I'm with you. I'm supporting you. I
Hmm.
always knew what you was about. I love the fact that you won't bend or fold to any of these, I was about to say weed tar did. Not going to use that word. But that messed up way of thinking.
Yeah, I call
False
it the plantation minded people. That's literally
plantation
what it
minded
is.
people.
Because people like there's some other stories about other individuals that actually try to go back and help some of the slaves escape and go to the north. And you know what? It's so interesting because the people that were slaves at that time, some of them actually didn't want to escape because of that very thing. They didn't want to escape because of fear.
Go
They
ahead.
didn't want to escape because master kept them comfortable, just like how food stamps and WIC and all that stuff keeps people in
Go
free
ahead, man.
homes,
Please don't say it that
Section
way.
8. It keeps them
Ooh,
comfortable, you know.
ooh.
And
Master
so,
kept them fed. Master
you know,
kept them in a clean house as long as
yeah,
they get out there
he
and do what
he
they supposed to
feeds
do.
us, he clothes us, he lets us stay with our children. He does
Bruh,
all the things for us. Now you gonna go up there north now. I don't know what it's like to be free. I don't think I like that. I don't think I want to do for myself.
have you
You know,
seen Hollywood Shuffle before? No, he feeds us, he clothes us, he
yeah,
beats us on Monday, clothes us on Tuesday.
yeah, exactly. And so that's what I'm telling him. I said, you know what? It's something that's amazing that they was able to actually keep that mindset passed down to a lot of black folks. You know what I mean? They was able to keep that mindset in black people way from back then. So when they appear and say things like, man, we were in slavery for 400 years, and I'm like, nothing really changed. Y'all might not be in slavery in a physical level, but they kind of are because they got you here subconsciously. But you still carrying.
1000%.
Yep, they keeping. They got you here subconsciously that you are carrying out the same deeds to not want to go and actually do for yourself because you rely so much on them. So one of the degrees I have is in physical therapy, right? That's
Oh
one of them.
Lord.
And what we learn, what you do is this: if you have a patient that is, let's just say, for example, if they are at a point to where they are so weak that they can't walk, one of the first things you do, you give them something called or the least restrictive device. So we give them a walker, right?
Okay.
When
Okay.
they get a walker, they're nervous, they're scared, but we
Mhm.
got our hands on them. We got a gate belt around them as well.
Right.
You know, They get to learning they get to learn the gait, build up a little bit of strength. Once they start to finesse that walker, we take away the least restrictive device and we give them the next thing to it. We give them a rolling walker. Now the rolling walker is going to test your balance a little bit more than what that standard walker would. When they end up finessing the rolling walker, we end up giving them a Hemi walker. It's pretty
A
much like
Hemi
a,
walker.
yeah, a Hemi walker is like a walker. It got four legs on it, but it's
Okay.
only for one arm. You can't use both. So now
Okay,
it's
I
going to
seen that.
challenge your balance and stuff even more. It's going to
Okay.
challenge your endurance even more. But the
Okay.
reason why we give you the list restricted advice because you're getting better, you're getting stronger, you know. And then when we take away the Hemi walker, we give them a single point cane. Now the single point cane is definitely more challenging. It's like
Right.
just a single point cane. When they finesse that, we take the cane away. Now you're something what we call independent.
Go
You're not
ahead.
dependent on none of those devices no more. You use those devices to do what? You use those devices to build your strength up, to build your balance up, to build up your proprioception, your vestibular. You use those devices to make yourself better, but the whole goal was to become independent. Now, as a clinician, if we are not progressing those people to become independent,
Right.
we have to discharge them. We have to cut them off because they're not making progress. They're not trying.
Right.
What am I saying that for? It's
Go
the
ahead.
same exact thing when I go to the community. There's some people I know you're gonna use that
Ah!
walker. You're gonna use those. I know you're gonna use it. But what I'm doing, the whole purpose of me doing this is to take that away from you so you can become independent.
That's right.
Now, I got patients. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I can't. Look, you can do this. I'm gonna encourage them. You got some, they don't want to do it because they're too comfortable with the walker. They rather
Go
keep
ahead,
the
bro.
walker because they feel safe with it. You know what I mean? They want me to keep a hand on them because they feel safe with me keeping my hand on them. But the whole point in mind, they never have no intentions on becoming independent because they like the attention that I give them. They like that I got my hand on them. They like that walker. They like that I help them get in the bed and out of the bed. They don't want to do it themselves. So what I learned to do just from getting that degree in therapy is I learned that there are people out there on the mental level that are the same exact way. Some of them don't even have it in their mind at all that they want to progress to become independent. They just want the attention. They just want a hand on them. They just want a handout. They just want the walker. And what does the government do? They constantly give people in the community or what honestly, I say it's a mindset because I learned where we lived at in Florida. I learned that there are white people that they had the same mindset, but the white people call those white folks white trash, or they call them trailer trash. They
Right.
got the same exact
Right.
mindset as the people in the hood.
Right.
Never can do something, but they don't got the excuse of the white man. They just say, they call them the something else, like the rich elite ones or the bourgeois. They call them bougie, the bougie
The
white people. They
bourgeois.
don't want us trailer folk to get up there and do anything with her. They don't allow us. Heck, I try to get a job there and they won't even let me. They do the same exact thing, man. The same exact thing. It's all a mindset. Same, different races, but the same mindset.
You're pretty good
And
with the
so,
voices, bro.
oh yeah, dude, I learned so much stuff. Than like I told you, having to grow up like we did, you had to come up with your own games. You had to come up with your own things. So a lot of things I do that you see that I do comedic wise, that stuff was all brought up because we had nothing to
Right.
do. So we had to make up stuff like make me laugh and
Absolutely.
all this.
All types
So
of games.
yeah, so I learned to imitate and do things like that. That's where that all came from. So, but
Right.
yeah, so what I'm saying that for is that you got people that once I recognize that they are not trying to progress at all, I cut them off. I'm not doing it. I'm not
Yeah.
wasting my time knowing that the end result is going to be you not wanting to progress. So I don't deal with them. And call me all the cuss words, call me all the Uncle Toms, the Porsche Negro, the House Negro, bootlicking coon, call me all that. And I'm gonna say, okay, now that you got all that off your chest, go ahead and argue my point. I'll wait. See,
Yeah.
man, you a mother, and I'll knock you. One thing you're not gonna do because I'm different.
Yeah.
I'm no man of
I
no
you
reputation
know,
and nothing like that. But what you are not going to do, you're not going to touch me. I spoke on the same stage, and I got the pictures. Ted Cruz, Donald Trump's press secretary Kayleigh McEnany
uh-huh.
shared the same stage with her. I got the pictures out there I can show. Share the same stage. I let people know. Ted Cruz, Allen West, even David Harris Jr. We all share the same stage. I let them know. I get the Ted Cruz them and all them. Y'all say stuff to them. Y'all might throw some at them, but I'm not a political figure like them. So please don't do
I'm
that to
not
me.
them.
I'm not saying please don't
Yeah.
do it to me because I don't want y'all to do that. I'm saying please don't do it to me because
Yeah.
I'm going to respond back and I
Yeah.
don't care. I
Yeah.
will jump on you. I will hurt you. I will bite your nose. I will bite you. I will bite your lips off and I don't care. Don't touch me. Call me names. Say you disagree with me. Call me an a-hole. Do all that. Just don't touch me because y'all, I know you see how I am on YouTube and you see how I am when I'm speaking. I'm nice and all that. I get it. But that monstrous hood part of me that I'm able to tame.
Oh,
Don't
it's still
worry.
there. It's still
Yeah,
there.
don't. I just, it's all of us. You yourself, you learn to tame it. Just don't want nobody to touch it. You do,
Yeah.
just don't, and nobody has. So I have to say that. So that's what makes me
To God be the
different about
glory. To God be the glory. You know what? I honestly don't know what to say, Ty, because first of all, I'm not that I don't consider myself to be that great of an interviewer. So for you being here and not really needing anyone to ask you any questions, for you to be as descriptive and with your analogies and your different examples to make it plain to those of us who don't think on your level. You might think like, man, bro, please. No, you deep down inside, I'm sure you know you're humble. I get it. You're humble, but you know that we don't all think the same. You know
no,
that.
no,
Even but now we can all try at some point we can all try, and that's how they get that plantation mentality. They don't even want to try. They rather depend on the help. They rather depend on the same thing that they will complain about. You know, I was driving with my guardian today, the one that adopted me when I was 5 years old, and I go pick her up once a month to go help. I mean, handle her odds and ends, and it's a beautiful situation, man. We just drive and we talk. She is a super liberal. She's about to turn 70 this month. And first thing she do when she get in the car, Van, did you hear about Donald Trump? Yeah, they said that he stole everybody's stimuluses, and he want to turn himself into a king, so that they can't vote him out the office no more. He could just pass it down to his daughter, and he could pass it down to his son, and that's why he's talking to Putin, because Putin. And I'm like, Diane, where did you hear this? God told it to me. I said,
oh Lord,
come on. I said, she said, no, but it was on the news. I said, what news you seen it on? Was it channel 457? She said, it was on all of them. It was on all the newses. I recorded it and everything. I promise y'all are going to see the video. I cut her off a little bit because I didn't want to show her, like, I didn't want to embarrass her or anything like that, but it's absolutely hilarious. I love her to death, but she is also a part of the culture of African Americans who just want to blame everything on the white man. She said them taking guns away from people is not them taking guns away from everybody. They just want to take guns away from the black man because they gonna let the white people keep their guns because it's the white people that's making the rules. And then what you think they're gonna do once they take all the guns from the black people? Yeah, they're gonna kill all of us the same way they did with COVID. They George Floyd, that was all planned by the CIA to get us back outside so that we can be back outside and protesting, and right when COVID was going on, so that all of us can die. I'm like, come on, Diane, where'd you learn that from? God told it to me. Why you keep on asking me? You don't believe
Lord.
it?
So then, being in medicine with a higher degree, way higher, I'd have been like, that 70% of all black folks did not get it. They didn't get that shot.
Didn't even
So
get the shot.
no, I mean that. No, no. There's a lot of us in medicine. We didn't other doctors and stuff. They didn't. We none. No, no. But I ain't even gonna get into all that. But so what I'm saying, bro.
Listen,
But just the whole point of you just talking about that whole mindset is always the most bizarre,
yeah,
way out there type of stories. And the sad part about it is that you got a lot of folks that will believe it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? They would.
yeah.
They would absolutely 100% believe it. Now, when we got invited to the White House, we got to talk to Trump for about 45 minutes, right? And I tell people, if you think Trump
You're a
was
bad
so,
dude, bro.
yeah, it's all on my channel. But guess what? I'm suppressed though. You not though. You not. I'm shadow banned. Like I'm shadow banned. Like trust me. YouTube has been working on my channel for the past year and a half now. Where on their side, they said they're showing at the time. They said they're showing that I have 1.7 million subscribers. Only 300 showing on my side, 300,000.
Wait
But
a
they're
minute.
working on it. It's been a year and a half that they're still working on it because there's so much stuff that I do, blah, blah, blah. They're trying to put it all together. I don't know. I'm being shadow banned. So, because, how is it, even with 300,000 subs, I post a video and there's only 200 views. Yeah, something not working there. So, what happened is that,
Hold up, you ain't gonna get me in trouble, are you? Hold on, guys. We're
no,
going through a
look
tunnel. We're
at
going through a tunnel. We're going through a tunnel.
no. That's why, that's one of the reasons why I say you do the live because I'm coming over there. But no, it's something that they say that they've been working on. But I do notice
Right.
that it's been going like that ever since I did go to the White House, and I posted a video of me going there, back in the blue. That's where I first ran into Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum them at an ABL. You know, but
You met Candace, yeah.
yeah, that's where I first met her. And what happened is this: the reason
Shout out
and
to
it's so
Candace.
crazy how things worked out though, because while I was there, whenever I would go around, let me slow down. Whenever I would go around and speak, I would have someone that would say some crazy stuff to me. They would say, "You are Candace Owens' effing brother, and Larry Elder is your goddamn uncle." I had no idea who they were, nor did I care. I'm like, okay, whoever that is. So I would just continue doing my thing. But it wasn't until like one of my subscribers, it was like, hey, check Candace Owens out. So I checked out a few videos. I was like, oh, whoa, holy smokes. Like she flaming. Then I seen Larry Elder, and
Shorty
they was
on
like,
fire.
that's why they said it, because you always coming with statistics and you always coming with facts and stats and all this stuff like that. And Larry Elder does that too. So I started watching Larry Elder. And that was one of the worst things people could have did, because now I'm like seeing Candace stuff, Larry stuff. Then Larry ended up bringing me into Thomas Sowell stuff. I'm like,
Yes.
holy
Go ahead,
freaking
bruh.
smoked. Like,
Go ahead,
and I don't know
bruh.
how then Thomas Sowell stuff ended up opening up to Jason Riley. Then Jason Riley ended up opening up to Jordan Peterson. I'm like, y'all made a big dangerous. If y'all felt that
Jason
I already
Riley.
had an arsenal, y'all just definitely messed up with this one, right?
Oh yeah.
So anyway, fast forward, I end up getting
Jason Riley.
invited.
I gotta look into Jason Riley. That name didn't cross me until just now. I gotta
Yes,
look into that.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Love his stuff, man. So getting invited there, and Candace Owen just happened to be out and about doing her thing, taking pictures. And I just went by her and I put my phone on record. And I did like this with the camera. And she was like, hi. I said, everybody, this is the one that y'all are saying that's my sister. And, she cracked up and started laughing, blah, 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 blah. And I said, oh, so I'm busted now. I'm in trouble. So that was it. Got that.
Wow.
Then here's the thing. Larry Elder heard about it. Because Larry Elder, like there was a video where I was talking about, it was a video that I posted on my channel where I was saying how fathers who have kids, they need to have an ankle bracelet around their ankle, to where the law would make it to where they have to spend at least, if they have a job, they got to spend at least 2-3 hours a day with their child if they're not with the mother. So Larry Elder posted a video about it, right? And I didn't even know it. So then when I met him and Candace both at the White House, I put up a video and said, here's Larry Elder. And Larry Elder looked right at me because he heard about it. He said, this is my nephew. He's like, this is
Wow.
my nephew. So so that's how, even with that, that's how that huge thing started. When I went viral, that's people like, that's Candace Owens' brother, and that's Larry Elder's nephew. That's why he's the big shot right now, and he's doing things because he's in the political realm with them. I'm no relation to neither one of them. So,
Wow,
so
bruh. They
we go and get to go back in, and we couldn't take our phones and stuff back there, but we got to sit back, talk with Donald Trump cordially. I have a quote that I say to all my young people, and Donald Trump literally asked for the shirt, and I gave it to him. And the quote said on there, it said, "Do not put your limits on me based off of what you are incapable of achieving." So I had that
bruh.
on, and he was like, "Can I have that shirt?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "I like that shirt. You mind if I have it? I like the quote." And I'm like,
Bruh, you sound like Trump, bruh.
I can't help it. When I talk about
What's
people,
the
it's
shirt
like
say again?
it's like it's natural, but
What's the shirt say again?
it said, "Do not put your limits on me
All
based
right.
off of what you are incapable of achieving."
My God.
So
My God, I need
yeah,
to post that on Facebook so I can I act like I made it. Do not put your limits on me
yep,
based on what you can't
yeah,
achieve, God damn
based
it.
off of what you are incapable of achieving.
Based off of what you are incapable of achieving. God
Yep.
dang it, man. I'm
So
about to, man,
hey,
what?
he asked for it, and I was like, ain't you already in trouble for having people take their shirt off?" So see what I'm saying? By doing that, he was just like so real. But I gave it to him. I had another shirt on. I put on my Blexit shirt that Candace them gave us. And everybody, we just had a cordial conversation. But dude, Trump was so raw and real. I mean,
Wow.
he flat out told us, he said, uh, if I make another term, he said, we're going to turn some things around. He said, but if I do not make another term, whether I do or don't, he said, I'm telling you, everybody in this room right now, he said, white people are going to be in so much trouble like y'all never seen. He said, white people are going to have actually racism against them. And he said, black people, good black people, if you're in this room, you got to go back to your communities. He said, you guys are going to you guys are going to have to be the ones to save your communities, because they're not going to want the help from white people. And then he said, also, you guys are going to have to be the ones that's going to have to call out the racism that's going to be coming towards white people. We all like, Okay, like,
Wow.
nah, that we all like that's not. What do you mean racism towards white? And then he was like, black people, y'all going to have some immunity like you've never seen before. You're gonna be able to commit crimes and get away with it. You're gonna be able to do terrible, horrible things, and it's gonna be looked at as if you guys are the victim. He said it's gonna be coming, it's gonna be a huge psychological psyops coming from the deep state. And so by that time, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, man, he do be kind of going off the edge about some weird stuff. Like,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know about all that, but but now you look
That
at
dude's
what's going
smart as hell. He's smart as hell. If that's what he said, and we're looking at the world today, we're looking at the country today.
he
Oh
called
man, he was spot on.
he called it, bro.
If he would have put 1 million on that, he would be a trillionaire right now.
Dude, he called it, man. Like, I mean, even I would say even within a year of him not getting elected, I mean, the minute Biden got in there 6 months into it, it already started happening. We're like, wow, it really is black folks coming at white people like crazy. And
Yeah.
they smacking people in the streets and not getting nothing done to them. They're going to jail and getting right back out. They're committing crimes and then they're being looked at as a victim. They're doing heinous things when the police, you know what I'm saying? They sitting there beating a woman up and the police tackle them, throw them to the ground. We looking
Yeah.
like, yeah, service, why are you doing a woman like that? They slammed him too hard. They ain't have to slam him like that. All
Yeah.
the criminals
Yeah.
are being looked at as a victim.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was amazing. And so with that association, and he knows it, I was like, y'all, I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat. I just go for what's right, period. And so from that moment on, since I posted that, I went to the White House, got to talk with Trump and all that. All of a sudden, videos that I posted, I would speak out about anything small. YouTube demonetized every last video I put up there. I did the video of my dog doing like this, and I just put a little caption up there and saying, dogs can't talk, but they sure can communicate. So he's doing like this. I'll rub his ear, then he'll go like this. They demonetized that. I was just showing people the proof of when they got like I don't know what they do, but on their side, whatever type of little, I don't know, mark they put next to your channel, something like that. The fact that I can post a video about my dog just doing it to his ear and they demonetize it. And I'm looking
Wow.
like, what? They was like advertiser friendly, blah, blah. You know, you probably saw that.
Yeah.
It's not advertiser
Yeah.
friendly guideline. And then I had to have them do a manual review. Then they put it back up. But my question to them when I talked to them was, why is it that everything I'm putting up, y'all instantly demonetizing it? Like, I put up a cute little baby, y'all instantly demonetize. Advertisers not friendly. That's not friendly advertising. How and why? So that's what I'm saying. That's how I know that I'm kind of shadow banned on that end. And then for them still to be working on the 1.7 million subscribers for the past year and a half, and it all started ever since I went to the White House and I just started talking about what the experience was. And then they don't like you talking
Yeah.
about things as like what we're talking about tonight. A lot of times, not a lot of times, most of the time they're not interested in topics like that. They don't want to hear about topics like that. So they will instantly get it to where it's like, I don't know if this is going to be advertiser friendly. But
But
what's
why?
interesting is that I recorded on StreamYard the first like 45 minutes of what we did tonight. And I guarantee you, your video is going to be monetized, but my video is going to instantly have the yellow mark as demonetized. Although I literally put up there, at LFR family and Model Renaissance Man collabing. Boom. It's instantly demonetized. I already looked at it. Instantly got the yellow mark. So you see
Oh
what I'm saying?
Lord.
So it's cool though, because the cool thing about it is this. I don't need YouTube, which is fine. Folks that do it, cool. But I'm talking about for me,
See, and
YouTube
that's
kind
why
of
I'm gonna
felt
need your
like
help.
they
That's why I'm
felt
gonna
like,
need your
oh,
help.
we'll get him the bin because I'm like, no. And I wrote YouTube. I talked to YouTube. They got a level of agents. Okay, a lot of people don't know this. This is how deep we had to go because when that thing came out that went around that was making people sick, you know what I'm talking about? That
Yeah.
thing, the
Yeah,
number
you can't
before, the
talk
number
about it.
after, the number after the number after
Hmm.
18, when
Yeah.
that was going around, I instantly started sharing to all my subscribers and even people, the buildings that I go to throughout the cities. I started letting them know, y'all, this is what you need to know because going through medical school, the second degree, and went high, I showed them this is where we learn the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s of this. Y'all, this is what YouTube, misinformation, disinformation. I got the paper showing them what they gave to doctors and nurse practitioners and all that. I showed them this is what they're giving us. This is what they're telling us. And I'm sharing this with people on YouTube. They're telling me misinformation for the information that's straight coming from the source that's telling us what it is and what's supposed to happen, what's supposed to do. I'm disinformation and misinformation. I'm talking to the extent to where they eventually shut my channel down. Then they got interesting. So I contacted them and I actually have a high lawyer he's a fan of me. And Who at YouTube is a doctor? Who at YouTube went to med school? Who at YouTube went to even medical terminology? Who in med school went through microbiology, cytology, genealogy? I like to talk to them for them to say that I'm spreading misinformation. Let's do this right now. Y'all can get Fauci too, because I'll blast them on it too. You know, so I did that, gave them the stuff, and all of a sudden my channel came back up. They didn't tell no rhyme or reason. No, I wanted a reason. I want to know why y'all shut my. When y'all said I gave misinformation, show me where I gave misinformation at. Point it out. I want you to point it out. And whoever's y'all level 3 agent that said this was misinformation and disinformation and shut it down, show me where.
They're like, yo,
Well,
why do you need an explanation? The plug came out the wall. We put it back in. What? Just, you know what I mean?
that's pretty much
It's
what it was.
okay. It's okay. We
And they
good.
try to
We
make you, they
good.
try to do it in such a way to make you, they thought that the psychological tricks is going to work on me. They was like, hey, congratulations. We have great news from you. Your channel is reinstated with all this and all monetized, and you're part of the YouTube partnership, and you got your dividend. No. Go back to how did this happen? Well, we think that our AI made a mistake and flagging you and doing it automatically and da 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 da. No, because here I screenshot it and I try. It said that this was reviewed by a manual reviewer, which means it's one of y'all. So nice try, but no. So we we settled out of court.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow, bro.
wrong one.
Wow.
That's what it is. It's the wrong one, man. So, but yeah, man, it's been a ride. I enjoy it. Like I said, I watch your stuff. I watch Brandon Tatum stuff. I think
Well,
that what we're
thank you,
doing
man.
right now, we are doing great things, even though it may not seem like it. We're touching all sorts of lives, which may not seem like it. A lot of people, and I'm just telling you the truth, a lot of people, they will see what we do, they appreciate it, and I get it. They're going through life. Some people don't leave a like, some people don't leave a comment. They
Right.
just, but they'll tell you here and now and then, I like your stuff, I like the
Yes.
content. We get
Yes.
letters, things of the sort. But the biggest thing that I take from this, and I don't do this with everybody. That's why even the whole time I'm trying to set up and get on here and talk with you, I feel people out. I look at their content. I look at what they do outside. I look at different things they might do on Instagram. I just hear them talk to see what their heart and everything is. And if their heart is not in the right place, and I see that they're all doing it just for the likes or the clicks or just for the exposure, I'm like, cool. If that's their craft,
Yeah.
hey, do your thing.
Yeah.
But I literally, and I would not have done this, I literally click and hit it off. As you can see, look how natural you and I are talking. Because a lot of things that we do, our heart is in the right place. What we have in our minds is pretty much the same goal, although we are on two different sides of the nation right now. Our minds, our hearts is directed at the same thing. You love people, I can tell. We both love people. We get on here,
Absolutely, man.
we talk, we give our heart, we pray for people, we want the best for people. We're not in it for us and trying to gain anything out of it, although some will try to accuse us of it, and we don't care because the people that we're helping or have helped,
Yeah.
they know the real thing, and that's what really matters, man. That's the thing that matters. Jesus touched a lot of people.
Go ahead.
Very few came back and thanked them.
Oh my gosh. This bruh, man, bars. 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 His name is Dove tonight. That's his name. Is Ty Smith. His name is Dove Smith. He is dropping bars, man. All right, first of all, bro, I'm crazy. Like I'm a little nuts. My wife say it all the time. My children think it as well. But one thing I will say, man, I think that we're the only way that this country will be made whole. We people are the way to. I don't understand why there's such a force behind shutting down people who just want to fix what's wrong. Like, is it that lucrative to keep
You,
us effed up?
yeah, because by keeping you effed up, you keep money in those people's pockets. So I hate to do this to my colleagues of the AMA, American Medical Association, other doctors and all that. Okay, check this out. What I don't do, I'm not big on medicine prescribing per se. Okay, so check this out. Okay, I don't care. They get pissed off at me anyway because I tell this.
Oh Lord.
As doctors, your job is really not to heal the patient. Your job is to keep them sick, because if you keep them sick, that's money coming in that we can continue to charge the insurance. Okay? If you get somebody well to where they no longer rely on you, you have no more money coming in. So what do I say that for? That's why the NAACP, that's why a lot of the Rainbow Coalition, a lot of these black so-called activists, that's why they keep on feeding black people the same exact bull crap, because they know it's going to keep black people sick. And if you keep black people sick, they're going to have to keep on relying on the activists and the leaders and all that. And these activists and these leaders of these particular type of organizations, they keep the money rolling in. If you, again, like the analogy I gave earlier, if you get it to where these people are able to do for themselves and they no longer need you, you're irrelevant. It's truth. You are
Wow.
irrelevant. I mean, just and the thing is that you're a father, I'm a father. What
Before
joy,
anything, man, that's my title. Anybody
bro?
asks me what I do for a living, I'm a father and a husband. That's what I
That's
am.
right. Before anything, man. And what joy do you get out of progressing your children to their independence? Look at the joy you get. Look what happened. See what I'm saying here? It's another one that's getting ready to come. I'm sorry, y'all. This is me. Just think how it was. How old are your kids?
26, 24 Virginia, 26 Naya, 24 Virginia, 21 JoJo, and 18 Gravy.
Cool. So check this out. You remember how it was when you were getting your kids to walk?
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I love about stuff. God shows us a lot of stuff that I get simply from being a father. A lot of things, even in the political realm, in the world of me going to these speaking engagements, a lot of things that people love, and they just get this, oh my God, Ty is just blowing my mind with stuff. I get it from being a husband. I get it from being a father. The
Go
stuff
ahead,
comes from
bro.
within the house. That's why Jesus even said pretty much, how you going to run a church when you don't even have your house in order? You learn so much by having that house in order. So what I'm saying is this. When your child was learning to walk, when your child was starting to take them steps, did you go, don't you try to walk? And then it fell down. Why are you falling down? You just keep
No,
on falling. Why you keep falling? You didn't do that, did you?
no. You encourage them to get back up. Let's go. You
That's my
doing it.
point.
You doing
That's my point.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then even when they cried, what did you do? No, you can,
Right.
yeah, you can do it. You can.
Yeah,
Guess what
that's
you
right.
did? You kept telling them,
Let mommy go ahead and oh my baby.
yeah. And then after all my baby, what do? You put them back on their
Put
feet and
them
you say,
back up there.
come on. And
That's
what
right.
happened? Even
That's
though they,
right.
the fact that you encouraged them and they took them steps and they made it to where you were, you praised them for that. But then what did you do? You kept on making them walk to the same distance, but you seen that they're good at that now. So what you do?
Mhm.
You made
You
yourself go further away,
progressed it.
or when they
Yeah.
walk closer to you, you start walking back, and they wait,
Yeah.
hold on, wait, but they
Yeah.
still walked and made it to you. When it got to a point to where they finessed that, y'all no longer had to address that with them no more. So that's why I say, even when it comes to people, there's people that when you're bringing them along the way, when they slip up or they fall, our job is not to, man, see, look at you, look what you did. No, it's just, oh, okay, no, it's all right. Hey, you fail. Hey, get back up and let's keep rolling.
Let's go.
What
Let's
you doing?
go.
No, I get it, you fail. I
That's
get it.
right.
But get back up. Here, come on, let's go. Come, we still
That's
got to
right.
get to our goal. But I don't think I can, that's fine to think that way. That's fine. You only thinking like that because you failed. But watch this. Get up. I'm gonna pick you back up. I'm gonna put you on your feet. Come on, look.
Go
Come on,
ahead,
let's
bro.
do it. That's what I'm saying. But so just when you do that now, your kids are all grown just like mine. When they got to the age where they were starting to walk, didn't you kind of get a little pissed off when people start picking your kid up?
Yes.
You're like, hey,
Yeah.
put him down. Put him
Let him
down. If you
walk.
keep on
Let him
picking him
walk.
up,
That's right. That's right. We
you
did
like
a
if
lot
you
of
keep
work
on
to get to this point.
see exactly. I put in all this work and now y'all want to keep picking him up. No, the point is for y'all not to pick him up so he
Yeah.
can walk, because I don't want him to rely on people to carry him
Yes.
anymore. He can do it on his own.
That's right.
Now that he's done that, y'all shouldn't have to go back to the walking lessons anymore. Now that
Go
your
ahead,
kid has
bro.
perfected that.
Go
That's
ahead,
what I'm
man.
saying. Little things like that is what I'm saying. So I take little things like that and I'm like, Lord, wow, like something as simple as being a father and training my kids. I never thought that I would be able to apply that to actually coaching people in that same exact type of manner. Because
Wow.
we are quick to damn and condemn people when they're down. And then, like I said, this is before Bible. Then all of a sudden, you read through the Bible, you see in there, I'm like, this blew my mind. What the heck? Before, I had a relationship with Jesus before I read the Bible. But then when I go in this Bible and I read in there where he literally did the same thing to that woman that was caught in adultery.
That's right. That's right. You're
They
absolutely
sat
right.
there and wanted to tear her up, stone her. She got caught in adultery. He's sitting there ignoring them, drawing in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody, here's the thing. Everybody was so focused on the part where Jesus said, you that was without sin, cast the first stone.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
more powerful part came is when she was by herself with the judge of all judges.
Go ahead.
She by herself with him, right?
Go ahead.
So then he said, where are you? Notice what he said. He said, where are your accusers? She's like, I don't have none. He said, I don't condemn you either. Just go and don't do it again. It wasn't no 6 months of learning to get your mind right, no books to read. He simply said, go and don't sin no more. Bing!
That's
Not
it.
us. We got to go through a 10-step program of deprogramming. And
Go ahead.
no, he simply said, just don't do it again. So that's
Yeah.
what I tell them. Okay, you failed. Let's keep going, but just don't do that again.
Yeah.
It works so awesome, man. Just
Yeah.
following his plan.
Yeah. It does. It does. And they love you even more for not being so judgmental, for making mistakes. Like I can make a mistake and just do it right. Yeah. You can make a
Yes.
mistake. That's what we all do. We all make mistakes.
Because again, the end goal is
Yeah.
to get you to where you're doing it on your
Go
own.
ahead,
You
bro.
no longer need to rely on us to catch you or nothing
Go
like
ahead.
that no more. See
Go
what I'm
ahead.
saying?
Go
It's so,
ahead.
and I absolutely, that's one thing. Even just being in medicine, that's one thing I love about it. When I first got the degree in physical therapy before I moved up, the physical therapy portion of it. And even now, dude, I kid you not, there's nothing better to me in this world than helping other human beings become independent or getting them to a point to where they're doing exactly what they want to do. With
Yeah.
it's, to me, it doesn't get old.
Right.
It never gets old. And I thank the Lord for it, because I look in that same Bible and I see that's what Jesus did. As soon as he started doing his thing, it was just helping through his word, through healing people, through dropping knowledge on them. His whole thing was helping. And I realized that, like, Lord, wow, because it doesn't get old. So it may be something that you might not even know that you do. You like, I don't, when you do your YouTube and you doing your thing, you talking to people, you doing videos, you might go on Instagram, do a little quick live. Those nuggets that you're pushing out and it's helping people. A lot of times we don't even know why we do it, because that love of God is in us and it's been expressed through us without us even having to try, but it just
Go
comes
ahead.
out.
Go
Like you
ahead,
were saying,
bro.
I don't know. I just do it because no, you doing it because that's the love of God flowing out you. And when the love of God is flowing out of you like that, you don't feel like you having to work for it, because you're not working for it, because it's not you that's doing it. It's him.
That's right. It's him that's doing it. I'm just what's it called, brother?
A
What's it
vessel,
called? A vessel. I'm just a vessel.
that's all
I'm
you
just
are.
a vessel. Yeah, man. My God, bro. Listen, thank you. I mean, it's not seriously. Thank you, man. You've blessed a lot of people today, man. Just from your testimonies, just from your analogies, just from your knowledge, bro. I really appreciate it. Wow. How can we? How can I do what you're doing on my side of town? Like it's like because I'm trying to figure it out now. I want to help people
Mm-hmm.
get to a point of financial independence. I
Mm-hmm. I
want to
saw a
help.
video you posted on that too. I saw
Yeah,
that.
I want to help people get to a point of physical health. Like I'm even my son, my daughters, my both of my sons. My wife. I'm really trying to get people to know that life can be better as long as we take those steps to make it better. Like because we're already blessed abundantly. I want to do it in a way, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My focus has been wrong for a long time. My focus has been, bro, you got to make a living. You got to get money. Keep getting to it. If you fall, a whole lot of people looking at you. A whole
Mm-hmm.
lot of people looking at you as the one that made it out, and they are praying for you to fall so you can be like, see, I told you, now you with us now, so what you got to say now, Mr.
Right.
YouTube, Mr. YouTube,
Yep.
you know what I mean? But I honestly do want to help individuals because I know how it made me feel. I know how I know how to help my wife. I know how to help my children. Like it's an amazing feeling, but I don't know how to put it all together. I'm trying to figure out how to put it all together. I'm trying to figure out how to go and speak at these schools and tell these youngins that although you tell them to put their phones down, only thing I can tell them is, look, use your phone, stay in the house, but use your phone to do what I've been doing and just try to do it in the safety of the confines of your home. You ain't got to worry about your ops sliding on you. You ain't got to worry about catching no stray bullets. You ain't got to worry about being outside and impressing your friends. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's certain things that I can bring to the table, but I don't know exactly what they are. So, yeah, man.
It's pretty actually it's pretty simple. If you're in you say you're in the DC area. So
Yeah,
it's as simple as finding out, which I guarantee you guys have it. It's as simply as finding out what after school programs are within your city and within the vicinity of where you live. It's a matter of finding out what your boys club is. They might have a, most cities do have like a little bit of an NAACP, Rainbow Coalition type, blah, 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 blah.
yeah,
And by you being on YouTube, one thing I can tell you right now with the young folks, one thing that's going to draw them, the minute they see that you have 900 some thousand subs, they instantly are bing. Okay, I already know he know what he's talking. He got almost 1 million subscribers. So this guy, they gonna look at that. Please, 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 please. But the thing is
yeah,
that they're gonna be so enthusiastic that they just want to instantly get on there and just be seen.
yeah,
But your thing is going to have to be to, I get that y'all want to get on there and be seen, whatever like that. Your thing is going to be making sure that you're able to draw out what it is of why they want to be seen.
right,
Because it's a difference between wanting to be seen because of the fact that you want to be seen versus you're being seen simply because you are offering something for people to see.
right,
Anybody can
right,
get on there and dance.
right,
Anybody can get on there and twerk.
right,
Anybody can get on there and do things like that. But what is going to make you stand out? Because you're competing against a billion some odd people that's online.
right.
Because what I'm saying that for is because I had a few that thought they wanted to do something like that, and I let them know. I'm telling y'all, a lot of people out there are doing what y'all doing already. So when you get on there and "Oh, I didn't even get a view," now all of a sudden they
Yeah,
feel like they're being crushed or their dream is being crushed.
yeah,
And that's why I say it's important for me. I want to draw out what is it that you know how to do? What talent do you have before we even
right,
try to post anything online or anything like that? What can you show human beings that's in front of you first?
right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, a boys and girls club, any after school program, all you gotta do is just say, "Hey, I'm just a guy, da 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 da, blah blah blah. I just want to come there and talk with the kids about success and what they might want to do." And a lot of kids, like you just said, what you got to offer, a lot of kids definitely want to possibly be a YouTuber as well, blah blah blah. You got the keys and the knowledge to tell them all the things that's going to come with it. Because quite honestly, before I even got onto YouTube, speaking engagements and things like that, and just being in the hood, we had this thing growing up. Again, this was no stories
Mm-hmm.
growing up because we didn't have nothing to do. We had roasting contests. So before there was like those rap battles, we was then doing that in Chicago already.
Yeah, yeah,
We was
yeah. We was
roasting
doing
each
that
other
in
back and
DC
forth.
too.
So
Yeah,
you learn to have these mental you learn to have these mental defenses to where I
right.
can choose to take offense to what somebody's saying to me or not. That's why I tell
Yeah,
people y'all can say what you want to me.
yeah.
Okay, it's
Rolls
not
off my
going to do
shoulders.
anything. You might as well not waste your breath because when you
Yeah,
have nothing intellectually to say to rebuttal what I'm saying, your response is to call me names or you throw something violent in there. Since I already know that's going to happen, I'm gonna save you a step and just say, "Stop." That's it.
yeah.
That's it. It's not going to work. So with that, the young people, whoever might want to get into this, it's like y'all. You understand life on YouTube or any social media is going to be brutal.
Oh yeah, it
I
is.
can take it because I don't care. But
Yeah, it
y'all
is.
young folks, somebody going to look at this fat A little, and this girl 10 years old, she's just trying to get out there and show the world. And they look at your fat A. Now this girl gonna be going back home completely broken because although they look at us as being the old heads, I'm like, they look at us being old. They pay attention to their peers, and
Yeah,
they don't know who made that comment in that comment section, calling them a fat, out of shape, disgusting, blah 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 blah. Now all of a sudden they broken, and now they don't want to go and try to achieve nothing because now they're gonna be scared somebody's gonna say something about them,
right.
and that's why I say that's with me. That's why I tell the parents, no, we're not doing,
Yeah,
we're not
yeah.
doing any of that.
You
They're
know
not
what? You're
ready.
right.
They're not here. They're not ready for any of that yet.
You're right. Mentally, they're not. Mentally, they're not. You're absolutely right. But
But
I just
unless you turn the comments off.
yeah, cut the comments off.
But it's hard for young people, and the reason why, because the biggest drug right now
It's
that people are
attention.
hooked on is dopamine.
Yeah,
You get a dopamine shot every time you get a like. People that don't used to it, people that's not used to it, they instantly post a video and they, I got 6 likes. And all of a sudden, the brain releases dopamine. That's the pleasure centers of the brain. And when it releases that, your body has actually a stimulus to want to return to the behavior
this
that
dude's a genius.
caused them to have the dopamine. And if they're not getting that same dopamine shot, then all of a sudden the body, it's weird. I'll give you an example. You start off just by doing your little TikTok video dances and all that. All of a sudden, you got all these likes. You do another TikTok video doing some dancing, whatever, like that. You don't have as many likes. So if you don't have as many likes, you're not going to get that dopamine shot that you got from those
Yeah,
other likes. So
yeah,
all of a sudden, I need to do something more. I need to do something more. So all of a sudden, you might take some a little something off. And people are like, oh my God, I didn't even know you had a rack like that. And they liking it. Dopamine shot. They do a video
Uh-uh.
with a little bit of their rack showing. They doing it. Didn't get as many likes, which means that dopamine shot is not there. So it's gonna keep on happening in such a way. And they know this, bro. The ones that do this, we learned this in psychology. The ones that do this, they know this. And that's why you find out now there's OnlyFans and there's Instagram dark and hot yoga YouTube and all this stuff, is because in order to get that dopamine shot, they're going to have to do something to get all those likes. And that is a powerful chemical in the brain to get released. And that's why, especially like men and stuff like that, our wives and stuff think it's crazy because we always want it. And it's like, stuff, because it ain't just about getting to that climax. It's because of the dopamine that we get released during that time and oxytocin.
Yeah.
We want to return back to the behavior or do the activity that
Right.
gave us that.
Right.
It's the same exact thing. And
Right.
it's amazing. It's addictive to a lot of people. And if they're not careful, they'll find themselves caught up in all this. And the ones that created this know this. That's why people are able to groom people online and get them to go to these locations and all this stuff, these young teenagers and all this and stuff, because that dopamine is powerful. They can't even really control it. They can't even stop it. You can't. No, you can't. And I mean, that is more powerful than cocaine and all of that. Although you can get addicted to like heroin and all those things, different things like that. But there's literally the same process. I'll give you an example. We had a young girl, same exact thing. She really wanted to get herself together, but she flat out said it. Mr. Ty, I cannot put my phone. I cannot. I don't know. Every time I be trying to, like, as soon, okay, you gonna trust me with this? Yep, give me the phone. Get it. I'm putting it up. I'm locking it up. That's it. It's a wrap. Tell her mom, hey, cut off services to that phone right there. She can use a phone at home, landline. You can use a phone at school, whatever like that, but you're not getting that cell phone. They
Wow.
do the same exact type of crazy withdrawals that people do literally on drugs.
Wow.
They go through the shakes. They go through. They want to try to get somebody else's phone. See what I'm saying? Even though we're saying it's a phone, it's no different than a person that's a crackhead that we grew up with in the hood. Come on, I'm a
Yeah.
people to sniff paint. They will go and try to They will find any way. Literally, people that are alcoholics, even in the hospital. We have people that are alcoholics in the hospital that when they come in and they detox it, they will literally sit there. We had a ton of different patients on different occasions. They literally would take the alcohol pads and suck them.
Oh Lord.
Bro, we had a man that
Oh Lord.
he got in a bad car wreck. He broke his jaw. He was so addicted to alcohol. The dude had people bringing stuff in, and we like, he can't drink anything. He don't have a feeding tube or nothing like that. He do have a nasal gastric thing, but he don't have a. How is he? Is he snipping? Is he snipping it through the nasal gastric tube? How? He was literally going to the bathroom, getting on all fours, leaning forward, putting a beer bottle in his butt, and letting
Oh
the beer.
Lord.
And they can get and it does. That's where and here's the thing. That's where the absorption takes place at anyway. The absorption takes place in your intestines, not in your stomach. So not only was he getting the beer in there, he was getting drunk like quick because he was taking the beer bottles, turning upside down, and sliding it in there. And that's how he was still continuing. So what I'm saying that for is that
Oh
people that
Lord.
have that, people that have those certain type of addictions, they will do anything to try to get back to it. So when she started going around just asking people for their cell phone so she could check her Instagram and all this, it's crazy that it happens that way.
Wow,
It's
bro. How do
amazing.
you have the time for all that you do, bro?
A lot of people, it's because I'm one of those people. If I'm not busy and doing something, I'm asleep. That's just me. So to give you a rundown, let's just say, for example, I go to the clinic. Let's say I get up about 5:30, go to the clinic, get there around 6 o'clock, take care of my patients. I'm done by 1:30. Got a 10-minute drive home. I drive home, get my youngest son. We go hit the gym for an hour and a half. Come from the gym, I come straight home, take a shower, talk to my wife. What about her day? Da da da. What she planning on cooking? Da 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 da. I come downstairs, pre-record some videos, whatever like that, upload those videos, and I'm back upstairs talking to my wife, doing whatever like that. If not that, because I'm a gamer, I'll game, play a little bit of something. And if depends on the day. If they say, Ty, don't forget you're going to the boys club at 6 o'clock, then I'm done with everything I need to do. I'm done. No, I'm getting home from work to working out with my son. I'm back at home by 3 o'clock. By 4 o'clock, I've already had 4 or 5 videos, whether they're shorts or whether they are some pre-recorded videos of a topic. Those are
Mhm.
already put in there. You know how it goes. Uploaded for a time,
Yeah.
whatever like that. And if I got to go speak at 6, I'm at that speaking engagement at 6 until 9 or 10 o'clock because people like to talk to you. I come home at 10, read some emails, respond to the emails, whatever like that. And if there is a panel, because there's some panels, there's some very interesting panels. The Aaron O Show, This is Fight Club, Anton Daniels. Some of them invite me to come onto the panel. I'll jump on the panels and talk with them. But if I'm not, my relaxation, because I can only sleep 5 hours. That's it. I just can't. I can only sleep 5 hours. So every night I'm hitting the bed probably around 1 or probably midnight. So
Bro,
it's
you make me feel so daggone lazy, man. I gotta step my life up. If I got anything from this conversation, is Van, do better. That's what I got.
you doing
Listen,
though, man. You full
listen.
time YouTubing, though, right?
Yes, I am. But what that mean is, it's I'll talk to you about it offline. I'm not gonna get into it because, yeah. But
I know the pressures that can happen by being a full time YouTuber, though. I
yeah,
know the pressures there. See, I can go and clock in and all that. I know y'all. It's almost like, hey, if I don't do this, and that, and then you look at your analytics, like, hold on, wait a minute, something dropping here.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So it's like I want to do more, man. But I thank God for you, man. First of all, thank you so much for pulling up. Thank you to all of your supporters who decided to come over with you and show themselves. I mean, like show some support for you. And Anton Daniels, I'm actually I was in his Patreon, man. That's a smart brother right there. Very smart
Will,
brother.
I want to talk to you about. Yeah, I want to talk to you off to the side about that.
I bet. And it's a lot going on, but I think you really blessed a lot of people with all of the information that you gave tonight, and hopefully this won't be the last time that you and I can have a conversation
Absolutely not.
on a live stream. I'm sure the people enjoyed it, and for everyone who are out there, thank you so much for pulling up. Thank you to all my blues for helping out as much as you guys do. For everyone who encouraged one another and us while we're up here just having a conversation, thank you so much. For all the heavy hitters, like all of the YouTubers who pulled up. I ain't gonna name one, but you guys know who you are, because if I miss some, then y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad. I already know. But thank y'all so much for pulling up. I appreciate it, man. Much love to you all. Continue to whenever you walk by a mirror in your house, do me a favor and say something nice to yourself, because the world is already mean enough for us to be so mean to ourselves. Sometimes we think we're not pretty enough, handsome enough, strong enough, tall enough, light enough, cute enough, attractive enough. It does not matter. Listen, life will F you up if you are constantly chasing perfection. Perfection is fake as hell. And so is embarrassment. Listen, stop being embarrassed. Be yourself. If we were all the same, this will be a boring world,
Yeah,
okay? Show yourself some love, and that's the only way you're gonna. If you might not receive any love from anybody else, but when you show yourself some love, you better learn how to appreciate it, smile, and be like, hey, you look good today, thank you. And look, something I like to say about myself, because some people think I don't have any type of self-consciousness going on here. I do. I realize I'm a slim older guy, crooked teeth, and blah blah blah. I can name all my stuff, but I can name you a million great things about me, but I ain't gonna go there because then y'all would think I'm bragging. But when I'm going hard in the paint and I want to gain some weight, I mean gain some muscle or something, or I want to do better on YouTube, or I want to do better in coaching people on this YouTube stuff, I look in the mirror and I say, if ain't nobody else got you, I got you. Believe
that's
that.
right.
And I give God praise, glory, and honor every single morning, every single night, because he the one that do it all. And I thank God for you all, because y'all, and this is a selfish reason why I thank God for y'all. I thank God for people who have me and my family's best interests at heart. And if you got my best interests at heart, who is the head over this family, then you definitely have my family best interests at heart. Much love to Ty Smith, his entire family. Bruh, please tell your wife I said thank you for helping to build you up and raise your kids, bruh. Y'all are doing a phenomenal job, bruh.
Yes,
I have
sir.
nothing else. If you got something to say, cool.
Up. Yeah, y'all can find me on you can find me on my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I'm on Instagram as Modern Renaissance Man. The O in modern is a zero. That's same as for TikTok. I'm on Twitter or X as the real Ty Smith, because there was some fake accounts out there, whatever like that. So yeah, y'all can pull up and enjoy it. It's a variety channel. You will find a lot of stuff on there. Make sure y'all check out the playlist for the different topics of things that I do on my channel, because there's health, There's marriage advice. There's food advice. There's a lot of stuff on that channel for you guys to check out on there. And it's all just for the benefit of you and not for you to be doing it to be looking at me. It's more me doing it for you guys and for your benefit. So, yep. And like I said, I know this is his show, but it's my thing. I say to all my subs and to all you guys that are listening as well, that I hope and pray every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And I hope that you all have great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
Yes. Thank God. Hey, y'all have an amazing night. Love to you all. And I will see y'all on the next broadcast. All right. Peace, everyone.